Welcome, Bulldog fans. 42 minutes till kickoff. We don't have Dan Waldinger in here tonight. We've got a special guest. What's your name, son?
Chris Roberts.
Chris Roberts. You know him from the halftime show. Sideline Chris. We've got a conference playoff tonight. It's not a playoff. It's just a regular game. Conference game against Taylorville. What do we know about these guys?
Well, Taylor comes into this game 1-5 overall, 0-4 in conference.
Oh, boy.
So, they got some hard work ahead tonight in Bulldog country.
So what would we do this every game. So let me just put your name down right here. Chris, what's your prediction for the final score?
Okay, Bulldogs.
You're a homer. You're going
63-3.
63-3. I'm going to go 47-7.
All right. Sounds
and we
good.
don't. Oh no, that's not Dan. I'm not Dan. So we've got a packed pregame show here. Tonight our producer's not right. Senior night. That's the most exciting thing. That's the most exciting thing about this is it's senior night. It's an emotional night for a lot of parents, the coaches.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a little emotional for me. I don't have a player on the field, but I have a senior.
Yeah.
She's a girl, so she's not playing.
But it's still senior. She's
a senior.
It's a big, It
was an emotional ride-in. 40 minutes to go till halftime. What am I talking? It's not even halftime till first quarter. Before we kick off this show, I think we're going to go to the Coach Atkins interview. Let's do that real quick, and we'll be right back with Chris Roberts.
Welcome back, folks. We're here for another Coach Atkins show, and this week it's week 7. Coming in 6-0. I kind of want to go backwards, though, Coach. We had a big game last week. We called it kind of a playoff-type atmosphere against Quincy Notre Dame. Obviously, our offense had some struggle moments. Seemed like the defense played really well, picked them up. Can you just recap the game from last week against Q&D? Talk about that win.
Yeah, for sure. Anytime your all-state quarterback has 4 interceptions in the first half, and you're still able to score 35 points and get the win, you're going to be surprised by that, but you're ultimately going to be happy. And that's kind of how we were. Again, statistically, if you look at it, our offense still put up over 425 yards of offense. Unfortunately, we did have a couple mistimed turnovers there that we weren't really happy with. But again, we needed to see that. We now have some things to go back and work on and fix and correct, and we certainly did that this week. But yeah, I was really, really proud of our defense. We knew coming into that game, just with what Q&D wanted to try to do to us. We knew we were going to have to shut down the run. We knew we were going to have to play a 4-quarter physical football game, and I felt like we did that. I felt like we stepped up to the challenge. Again, a couple big plays. Nick Golden, obviously Ben had the great play on the edge, and then Nick with the pick 6, as well as the punt block. I think those were game-changing plays, and again, just kind of fueled our defense even more. And first time all year we haven't given up a touchdown. The kids were really excited and really proud of that, and again, just something to build off and continue to motivate these kids and striving for that perfection on both sides of the ball. So at the end of the day, we got to be happy with a 35-10 victory. Again, especially against a great Q&D squad like they had, and just keep getting better and building and ready for the next opportunity. So.
Yeah, and I thought you have some depth there at defense. You had a couple faces that came into play. Javon and Esker stepped up and sometimes. Talk about that real quick before we go on the next one.
Yeah, again, so Javon's kind of rotated in at nose guard for us all year, and we asked him to play defensive end the entire game Friday in place of Mateo. Mateo's on the shelf for a little bit. So, again, for a junior to step up like the way he did and for our defense as a whole to hold them to I think it was 1.6 yards per carry on the night, only 123 total yards of offense. offense. I just can't say enough good things about that side of the ball. And like you mentioned, unfortunately, Ben went down there, and Ethan was able to step in and did a great job. Again, read his keys for a sophomore like that to get his first kind of real varsity minutes and to step up and play as well as he did. Again, just extremely proud of those two, that entire side of the ball, and our coaching staff as well.
Absolutely. So let's talk about tonight. Tonight we play Taylorville. They come in 1-5, another conference matchup, another home game. What do we expect tonight on Bulldog TV against Taylorville?
Well, again, their record doesn't show maybe just how good they are or how far they've came, I guess, if that makes sense. They're a very young squad, predominantly all sophomores, maybe 3 to 5 seniors in the entire program, let alone playing on each side of the ball. But they just progressively keep getting better week in and week out. And certainly I think they're going to, be better this week and give us a good test as well. They love to air it out, Baron Odom is their quarterback. That's the head coach's son. So certainly he knows the offense really well, and again can kind of do a lot of his own reads within the system, so to speak. And again, when it's your dad's offense and you've grown up with it, you're going to have that kind of in your back pocket to be able to do. And he's going to try to look to do that. Again, he and Jeb, the head coach, do a great job of kind of recognizing what coverage you're in and then trying to beat that scheme, so to speak, with their play call and the options that they have built in within that play call. So we're going to give some different looks. We got to, because again, we got to keep playing the game and changing things up and don't sit in one look so that way they can tee off on that. He's got a strong arm. He loves to stretch the field vertically with the strength of his arm. And again, for a sophomore, he does a lot of things very well. He throws well on the run, et cetera, and he's got some nice pieces to throw it to. And then they got a decent running game as well. They're one of their seniors, the tight end / fullback kid, again, great lead blocker for their squad. And defensively, they're going to give you multiple looks and fly around. And so our kids are going to have another challenge, another test on their hands Friday. But we're certainly looking forward to the opportunity again to get ourselves better, work on us. That's kind of been our theme of this entire week. Be us, right? And do what we do and perfect or get better at our stuff. So that's been our focus this week. And again, Friday, we're going to look to take another opportunity to do just that. So.
Well, and it's nice to have those opportunities because you face different talent, different teams, different schemes in the playoffs. So the more you can work on ahead of that, the better off we are in the playoffs. So obviously we're playoff eligible now, technically. So congrats, Coach.
Yeah, appreciate that.
But let's talk. This is a special week. Last home game, senior week, senior night. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's I've told everybody all week long, it's my favorite week of the year for this entire program, to get to take an entire week to honor those seniors that mean so much to our program. We got 24 of them this year. It's the most we've had since I've been here. And Keith was even kind of running some numbers and kind of going back to the last time he's had a class this big as well. So again, took the entire week to honor these kids, and certainly we're going to continue that on Friday. And then, like I told the kids last night, these 24 kids are going to lead us, down that path throughout the playoffs. And we're lucky enough that we have a lot of those kids starting for us. And anytime you get that experience and leadership at the same time, you're hoping or primed for a nice playoff run, so to speak. And with 24 of them, like I said, they've been doing a great job up to this point, and I'm certainly looking forward to them leading us, on this playoff journey. But as far as the week is concerned, Tuesday, at practice, at the very end, Tuesdays was at the beginning. We call it the senior call-outs, and they get to call out a member of our program, and they get the option to either go one-on-one in a board drill or one-on-one in a receiver DB type setting, just to let the kids have a little bit of fun. And Adam Dyer calls out his little brother and wants to go board drills against him, for ultimately the last time that they get to do that, right? And when they're both both in pads and on the same field, and it's just a lot of fun. Again, the celebratory aspect of those 24 kids, honoring them with that last hit or whatever that looks like, and then that led us into Wednesday night, which is what we call the senior hit day. And if anybody's ever seen the movie Rudy, and I was explaining this to our sophomores last year or last night, and they had no idea what I was talking about when I talked about Rudy. But
Rudy's gonna be old movie.
Yeah, that's right. So, but obviously he gets that last hit of the bag, and then he walks off into the locker room, and ultimately, that's kind of what this is for us on Wednesday nights. We line the seniors up on the hash, and each member, sophomore and junior of our varsity team, kind of goes through the senior line as either my last time of popping the pads for you, or certainly what a lot of guys like to do is just give them a fist pump or a handshake, and certainly a hug. And even the guys that get that last little hit into and usually end up giving them a hug, just to let them know how much we appreciate them and love them. And respect them and honor them. And we know that we couldn't be, or this program wouldn't be here if it wasn't for those guys. So that's what we do on Wednesday evening, again, just to try to show some love to those seniors. Then that leads us into Thursday. On our run through at the very end, we call it a spot on the field day for the seniors. And so each one of them takes us through the field, takes us to their spot, and kind of gives us a little story about that spot, maybe what it means to them, why that is the spot that they're always going to remember. We've had everything from Nick Golden talked about when he was in youth football and got his very first tackle for a loss when he was, back in the Orange Blue days. Mm-hmm. Of the Mahomet football. We had Ben Wagner, who's a first-year player, talked about, his blocked punt in the end zone. And again, and then we've had a few guys who don't get much playing time, but took it from another aspect. I'll never forget Cole Morgan's speech that he gave today was extremely emotional and sentimental to the entire team. We kind of joked or laughed because he was taking us to the sideline, and so some of the kids were kind of joking a little bit or laughing a little bit. And then he went on just talking about how, every Friday night he gets the opportunity to.
We're back for senior night, Frank Dutton Field. Chris Roberts here with us. First seniors coming out, it looks to be like Marshall Bacher. Offensive lineman, Chris. He's done a lot for us this year on offensive line, hasn't he?
A lot in the trenches for the 4 years. So, congratulations to him and his parents. Big night for everybody here tonight.
Plans to go off in engineering. That's not a man after my own heart. But And next up, the leader of this offensive team, number 12, Wyatt Baum, 6'5", quarterback.
Wow.
Where he's going to be sorely missed.
Yes, he is. What a phenomenal 4 years, and this year he just putting it all together.
Yeah.
He's got an arm on him for sure.
He's got an arm on him. We're going to talk a little bit about him after the seniors walk the field. Emotional night for a lot of people here tonight, Chris.
Yes, I think there's not going to be many dry eyes in the stands, or on the field.
Even in this booth.
Exactly,
I might shed a tear.
I got the Kleenex ready.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 12, quarterback Wyatt Baum.
And Wyatt Baum takes the 50-yard line appropriately.
Next is number 35, defensive lineman
Mateo Casillas. Number 35, defensive line. Also plays a little bit of tight end occasionally.
Yes. Mateo, another great 4 years. He's got to be playing baseball too. I think SIU.
Oh, that's right. I did hear that. Yeah.
Yep. So, what a great job, Mateo.
Hopes to pursue kinesiology.
Wow.
I don't even know what that means. Congratulations to him.
Yes.
And helped him pursue his degree, his dream of becoming a Division I athlete. Ladies and gentlemen, number 35, defensive lineman, Mateo Casillas. Next is number 77, offensive lineman.
Next up's going to be McCain Didier, offensive line, another someone we're going to really miss next year. This offensive line has been stellar all year.
For sure. Open up the holes for the running backs and
Gives quite, Wyatt Baum a lot of time.
Protection, yep, exactly.
McCain plans on attending Loyola University and majoring in business.
Looks like he's going to be going to Loyola University.
The Ramblers, huh? The Ramblers.
Look at you, Chris.
Offensive lineman,
McCain Didier, number 77. Next up's going to be Nick Demos. Demos, I think it is actually. Demos. I don't know why I said Demos. Linebacker, plays a little bit of running back when they need him.
Next is number 48.
Good job, Nick.
Linebacker Nick Demos.
Star linebacker.
He's the son of Jim
And the defense have been stellar this all season.
Well, we saw it last week, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And they really held it together.
Sure did.
Following graduation, Nick plans on joining the Marine Corps.
Oh, very good.
And, look, we've got a Marine Corps, soon to be
awesome.
Marine Corps. Nick Demos is going to be joining. And it looks like Adam Dyer, who plays wide receiver. Occasionally we see him at defensive back. He's coming out with his folks.
Next is number 4, wide receiver Adam Dyer. Adam is the son of Kevin and Jessica Dyer. He's been playing football since the 4th grade.
Wow.
Oh, did you hear that? He's been playing football since the 4th grade. Of course, both him and his brothers, I mean, they're incredible athletes.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yep.
I'd like to give a special shout out to his Nana as she continues her battle against cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, number 4, wide receiver, Adam Dyer.
Great job, Adam and the Dyer family. Yep. Pretty awesome night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Number 22, Dayton Eisenman coming out.
There we go.
Of course, he plays defensive back. He plays a little bit of safety. He plays a little bit of rover.
Next is number 22, defensive back, Dayton Eisenman. Dayton is the son of Derek and Jody Eisenman. He's a Blue Dot
I had a chance to talk to Dayton before the game when I got here a little early, and just, just to see it being an emotional night for him too and everybody.
University is his top choice. Dayton plans to major in farm and ranch management.
Well, it looks like he's going to keep the family tradition alive with farming and ranching.
There you go. Round him up.
Dayton Eisenman.
Mitchell Gilbert, number 78, coming out 6'5", 220 O-line, defensive line. We're going to miss his size for sure.
For sure, Chad.
24 minutes till kickoff and senior night.
Offensive lineman Mitchell Gilbert. Mitchell is the son of Shane and Andrew Gilbert. He played football here at Mahomet-Seymour his freshman and senior year. Mitchell is currently unsure about his plans for college. He is planning a career in real estate. Ladies and gentlemen, number 78, offensive lineman Mitchell Gilbert.
Yeah, number 33, Nick Golden taken. Of course, he plays linebacker, and he's just a stud in that backfield.
Yes, he is.
Next is number 33, linebacker Nick Golden. Nick is the son of Brett and Kristen Golden. Nick is a Blue Dot member of Bulldog football, playing all 4 years of his high school career. Nick is a 3-year basketball and track athlete as well. He's planning to major in conservation law enforcement and play football in college. Ladies and gentlemen, number 33, linebacker Nick Golden. Next is number 79, offensive lineman Zach Hammond. Zach is the son of Steve and Kelly Hammond. He's dedicated 3 years of his high school career to Bulldog football and has loved the experience along with the friendships he's developed. Upon graduation, Jack plans on pursuing a career serving his country in the Army National Guard as a 12 November horizontal construction engineer. Ladies and gentlemen, number 79, offensive lineman Zach Hammond. Next is number 7, defensive end Ethan Harrell. Ethan is the son of Andrew and Dana Ziegler and Zach and Tara Harrell. He's a Blue Dot member of Bulldog football, playing all 4 years of his high school career. Ethan's undecided on where he will attend college, but is looking to major in business management or finance. Ladies and gentlemen, number 7, defensive end Nathan Harrell. Next is number 11, defensive end and diesel quarterback, Braden Houghton. Braden is the son of Brad and Teresa Houghton. Braden's a member of the Blue Dot Society and the Green Team. Brandon is planning to play college baseball and major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, defensive back and diesel quarterback, number 11, Braden Houghton. Next is number 21, linebacker Brennan Hauser. Brennan is the son of Don and the late Kevin Hauser. Brennan has been playing football since the 3rd grade, except for his junior year when he was invited to wrestle for Team Illinois. Brennan is unsure of where he will attend college, but is planning to have a career in personal training and nutrition and coaching, and hopes to someday have his own gym and wrestling club. Brennan is escorted by his mom Dawn and his sister Brooklyn Godfrey. Ladies and gentlemen, number 21, linebacker Brennan Hauser. Next is number 18, wide receiver Ryan Kohler. Ryan is the son of John and Debbie Kohler. Ryan's a Blue Dot member, playing all 4 years of his high school career. Ryan plans to further his education at Parkland College, studying fire science. Ladies and gentlemen, number 18, wide receiver Ryan Kohler. Next is number 87, wide receiver Nicholas Minnick. Nicholas is an exchange student from Berlin, Germany, who is spending his year abroad in Mahomet and being hosted by the Greenlee family. His host parents, Mike and Michelle, are escorting him here tonight. Having only played flag football in the past, Nicholas is loving his American football experience and being part of the Bulldog family. This has gotten his exchange year off to a great start. Ladies and gentlemen, number 87, wide receiver, Nicholas Minnick. Next is number 50, offensive lineman, Cole John Morgan. Cole is the son of Jason and Michelle Morgan. He has played football since the 3rd grade. After high school, Cole plans to join the Marine Corps. Ladies and gentlemen, number 50, offensive lineman, Cole John Morgan. Next is number 5, wide receiver Quentin Rogers. Quentin is the son of proud parents, Junior and Sandy Rogers, and the youngest sibling of sisters Sky and Drew. He is a member of the Blue Dot Club and has been part of the special class since the young Bulldogs in the 4th grade. He is a 2-time junior Olympian in track and field and a multi-sport athlete, including Bulldog basketball. An absolute leader on the football field, he recently broke the varsity football record for the most receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. Putting times on playing football at the next level, but it's undecided as to where that will be. Ladies and gentlemen, wide receiver, number 5, Quentin Rogers. Next is number 9, defensive back, Cale Swihart. Cale is the son of Andrea Curtis and David Swihart. Cale is a Blue Dot member of Bulldog football, playing all 4 years of his high school career. Cale also played competitive hockey for the Champaign Chiefs since he was 4. He plans on attending IFG next fall and majoring in business. Ladies and gentlemen, number 9, defensive back, Cale Swihart.
He's on now.
Next is number 6, tight end and back, Carter Self. Carter is the son of Brian and Jennifer Self. Carter will be attending Quincy University to attend baseball. His major is undecided at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, number 6, tight end and halfback, Carter Self. Next is number 2, linebacker Ben Wagner. Ben is the son of Andy and Jen Wagner. Ben enjoyed his first year of Bulldog football and hopes to continue playing football in college. He plans on studying legal justice or business at the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, number 2, linebacker Ben Wagner. Next is number 3, defensive back Jake Waldinger. Jake is the son of Dan and Christine Waldinger and his brother Kyle Waldinger. Jake is a multi-sport athlete and a 3-year football player. He is considering playing next year at the next level, where he'll study secondary education and hope someday to teach and coach. Ladies and gentlemen, number 3, defensive back Jake Waldinger. Next is number 89, kicker Kyle Walma. Kyle is the son of Ryan and Amy Walmer. He's been a member of the football team since his sophomore year of high school. Kyle is continuing his football career at the University of Platteville, Wisconsin, where he plans to major in business and finance. Ladies and gentlemen, number 89, kicker, Kyle Walmer. Next is number 17, slot receiver, Valiant Walsh. Valiant is the son of Victor and Natalie Walsh. Valiant is a 4-year member and Blue Dot Society member. At this time in the program, he has been elected team captain 3 consecutive years and currently serves as a member of the Leadership Council. Valiant intends to continue his football career in college, desires to study kinesiology and exercise science, has aspirations to become a college football coach. Ladies and gentlemen, number 17, slot receiver, Valiant Walsh. Now we have number 29, nose guard and defensive end, Ryan Yancey. Ryan is the son of Ashley and Steve Yancey. He's a Blue Dot member of Bulldog football, playing all 4 years of his high school career. After graduation, Ryan will be enlisting as an active duty security force canine handler with the U.S. Air Force. Speaking of the Air Force, here to surprise his brother for senior night, please welcome back Mahomet-Seymour, class member of 2021, Airman Skylar Yancey. Ladies and gentlemen, number 29, nose guard and defensive end, Ryan Yancey. We want to thank all these seniors and their parents for the commitment and dedication to Mahomet-Seymour Bulldog football, which you want in all that you do. Now we have cheerleaders. First, Cadence Bassell. Cadence is the daughter of Jeremy and Jessica Bassell. She cheered all 4 years of her high school career. Cadence attended the University of Indianapolis in the fall to pursue a degree of exercise and exercise science, and then plans to go on to become a physical therapist. Ladies and gentlemen, Cadence Bassell. Olivia. Next, we have Olivia Fulton. Olivia is the daughter of Lori Fulton and John Fulton. Olivia is a 4-year varsity cheerleader and a member of our marching Bulldogs.
I didn't hear you.
Olivia will attend Parkland in the fall to prepare for a future in the medical field.
I was talking to Anderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, cheerleader Olivia Fulton. Next is cheerleader Carly Foose. Carly is the daughter of Brian Foose and Holly Roberts. She has been a member of the cheer team throughout all 4 years of her high school career. Carly will be attending Illinois State University and majoring in psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, cheerleader Carly Foose. Next is senior cheerleader Hannah Garth. Hannah is the daughter of Scott and Sarah Garth. She's a member of our cheerleading squad for the past 3 years. Next year, Hannah hopes to attend either the University of Missouri or Florida Gulf Coast University and major in business management.
Ryan, you there?
Ladies and gentlemen, senior cheerleader Hannah Garth.
Ryan, you there?
Next, senior high school Savannah Gramer. Savannah is the daughter of Steve and Beth Gramer. Savannah has cheered all 4 years of her high school career. She will attend Parkland in the fall. And Savannah hopes to pursue a degree in sports management. Ladies and gentlemen, senior cheerleader Savannah Gramer.
I feel like it's Alex.
Next is senior cheerleader Lauren Hobbs. Lauren is the daughter of Joe and Donna Hobbs. Lauren has been a cheerleader all 4 years of high school. Lauren is undecided on which college to attend, but wants to pursue a career in social work. Ladies and gentlemen, senior cheerleader Lauren Hobbs. Next is senior cheerleader Elle Hubble. Elle is the daughter of Rochelle and Todd Hubble. Elle has been cheering for Mahomet-Seymour Bulldog football since her sophomore year and started cheerleading around the age of 5. Elle plans to attend college at the University of Tennessee, where she plans to study biological sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, senior cheerleader Elle Hubble. Next is senior cheerleader Brooklyn Lawhorn. Brooklyn is the daughter of Brandon Lawhorn and Jessica Mills. She cheered for Mahomet-Seymour High School football and basketball for 4 years. She's also a member of the junior high cheer team and Twist and Shout All-Stars since the age of 8. Brooklyn's unsure where she's attending college, but she will be majoring in early childhood education.
Ryan, you here?
Ladies and gentlemen, senior cheerleader Brooklyn Lawhorn. Next is senior cheerleader Kiara McCoy. Kiara is the daughter of Darren and Jennifer McCoy. Although Kiara has been an athlete all 4 years of high school, this is her first year being a Bulldog cheerleader, and she has loved every minute of it. In college, Kiara wants to study to be an athletic trainer. She is still unsure which university she will attend next fall. Ladies and gentlemen, senior cheerleader Kiara McCoy. Next is senior cheerleader Madison Payne. Madison is the daughter of Mike and Shannon Payne. This is her first year cheering for the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. She's also involved in girls golf and soccer. Maddie is unsure about which college she will attend, but hopes to study nursing or speech pathology. Ladies and gentlemen, senior cheerleader Madison Payne. Lady next is senior cheerleader Madison Ratchie. Madison is the daughter of Hannah and Tyler Ross. Madison has been a varsity cheerleader all 4 years of her high school career. She plans to attend Parkland in the fall and study radiology. Ladies and gentlemen, senior cheerleader Madison Ratchie. Next is senior cheerleader Eva Stoops. Eva is the daughter of John and Anastasia Stoops.
Right.
Eva has done dance and cheer since the age of 2. She's unsure of where she will attend college and plans to major in political science and international relations. Ladies and gentlemen, senior cheerleader Eva Stoops. We want to thank all the seniors and parents for their commitment to Bulldog cheer. We want to wish them all the success as they graduate this spring. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for all of our senior football players, all of our senior cheerleaders. We wish everyone the best as they move forward this spring. Go Bulldogs!
You want me to go to the band?
Emotional and sentimental to the entire team. You know, we kind of joked or laughed because he was taking us to the sideline, and so some of the kids were kind of joking a little bit or laughing a little bit, and then he went on just talking about how, you know, every Friday night he gets the opportunity to witness his brothers, you know, give everything they got and hear the community support behind him, and he loves it, you know, loves being a part of this program. And so it got pretty emotional today. Again, guys, Ryan talking about, you know, some injuries or when he got the chance to play with his brother. And again, I could go on for days. I don't want to tell their story, but it was awesome. It was a great morning on that Thursday morning for us. And then we lead into Friday, which is obviously the introductions with the players and their parents. Again, their parents deserve a lot of credit as well for helping raise such young, great kids. And so the opportunity for them to walk across the track is a special moment as well. And then we kind of end the evening with what I call the senior walk. And I have a little conversation with the boys, you know, just tell them how much I love them and appreciate them and will always be here for them no matter what. And then for one last time as a senior class, as a family, we get the opportunity to walk their field, you know, and kind of remember just all the hard work and effort and dedication that they've put into not only 4 years, but some of them even a lot longer. So that's what our senior walk looks like. So,
well, it's going to be a special moment. We're going to have that senior walk, so make sure you watch all the way to the end tonight on Bulldog TV. We'll show a little bit of that as we wind things down tonight. Goodness, one of these weeks we'll get that right, Coach. And I want to close the show by saying we've got a senior at Bulldog TV, so Ryan Ziegler, we're going to celebrate you as well tomorrow night. Absolutely. On your senior night. So with that, we'll see you next week on the Coach Atkins Show, and we'll see you here in about 2 minutes. Chad and I will kick things off.
At this time, we ask everyone to please stand, face the flag, remove your caps, as the marching Bulldogs, under the direction of Director of Bands Michael Stevens, leads us in our national anthem.
And now, it's time to meet your varsity cheerleaders. Varsity cheerleaders. Brinley Benson. Aubrey Burson. Lacey Bushman. Olivia Jock. Grace Collins. Cadence DeSalle. Olivia Faulkner. Carly Foose. Kelsey Foose. Anna Garth. Taylor Good. Savannah Graham. Lauren Hobbs. Nell Hubble. Kennedy Ireland. Brooklyn Lawhorn. Kennedy McClure. Jerry McCoy. Maddie May. Madison Rashi. Yaffa Stoops. Lexi Teifel. Haley Velo. Hannah Wallace. Bulldog fans, make some noise for your varsity cheerleaders.
We'd like to welcome all the fans from both Taylorville and Mahomet-Seymour here tonight, and all those who are joining us on the Bulldog TV network. Good luck to both teams tonight. It's our expectation that everyone in attendance will conduct themselves with a level of sportsmanship and respect that accepts positive support for your team. Please swear negative comments directed towards the opposing team or officials will result in invitation to leave our facility for the evening. Adults serve your role models for our children and athletes. Again, we're here to cheer for our teams, not against anyone else. Thank you so much for your cooperation. If you have questions or concerns, please contact one of the administrators at this evening's contest. We would like to say thank you also to our 2022-2023 corporate partners for the continuing support of Bulldog Athletics. Partners this year include PC Bank, Princeton Clinic, D1 Networks, Dr. Andrew White, DDS, FedEx Champaign, Jack's Quality Construction, Subway Mahomet, McDonald's Mahomet, PSN Sports, Mahomet Randall Hospital, and of course your Mahomet-Seymour Athletic Boosters. On behalf of the Bulldog Athletic Programs, we'd like to extend a gracious thank you to all of our corporate partners. Bulldog fans and families tonight, the concession stand will enjoy pulled pork sandwiches donated and prepared by our friends from Classic Plumbing, Brooklyn to Mahomet. Our athletic boosters would like to thank Classic Plumbing for the donation and their support at tonight's game. We'd also like to extend a special welcome to class of 1982. And we're glad to have them here to watch and cheer our Bulldogs on to another victory. Have a wonderful time with your 40th class reunion, class of 1982. Let's get our feet. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes your Bulldogs.
Back here at Frank Sutton Field with my partner in crime, DW. Cletus.
Yes, sir.
Ryan Ziegler.
Senior night for Ryan Ziegler tonight, too. That's right. Ryan is our senior.
I know you're going to dig this.
Chad, I missed the whole movie.
Well, we've got Frank Taylorville Tornadoes coming in 1-5 overall.
Whiskers.
0-4 in the conference. And of course, we've got the 6-0 Bulldogs.
Number 3 is 5A, Chad.
Well, Ryan was talking about that.
Okay, maybe people number 3.
Number 4.
Adam Dyer.
Number 5.
Quentin Rogers.
Number 6.
Carter Sell.
Number
I'm
7.
Seabold Bulldogs.
Number 8.
Looks like
Mason Morgan.
Number
tonight's
9.
captains will be
Number 10.
Golden,
Donovan
Frank
Davis.
Walsh,
Number 11.
Brandon Houchin.
Number 12.
Wyatt Ball.
Number 13.
Brandon Bagel.
Number 14.
Gage Decker.
Number 15.
Luke Dyer.
Number 16.
DeAndre Huey.
Number 17.
Valiant Walsh.
Number 18.
Ryan Clark.
Number 19.
Lucas Elmstead.
Number 20.
Colby Crowley.
Number 21.
Brennan Hauser.
Number 22.
Gaten Eisenman.
Number 24.
Ben Levy.
Number 25.
Johnson.
Number 28.
Noah Scott.
Number 29.
Ryan Yancey.
Number 30.
Tyler Majors.
Number 32.
Jim Honor.
Number 33.
Nick Golden.
Number 34.
Talon Pollack.
Number 35.
Mateo Garcia.
Number 38.
Brandon Garrett.
Number 40.
Ryan Kirby.
Number 42.
Jack Jessup.
Number 44.
Ethan Escott.
Number 45.
Blake Knopf.
Number 48.
Nick Demos.
Number 50.
Cole Morgan.
Number 51.
Trevor Grewey.
Number 52.
Tyler Wegener.
Number 53.
Chad Gallier.
Number 54.
Channing Myers.
Number 55.
Tyson Finch.
Number 56.
Cody Agnew.
Number 57.
Week?
Yep.
You can't look at the others.
Okay. All right. I'm
Your
not thinking.
prediction?
63-7.
Wow. Okay. Well, you can see right here.
What we got here? Okay.
Pretty even Steven across the betting board. It's not betting.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a
Very,
friendly-
very, very close.
No money's on the line for those viewers out there. Just bragging rights.
Yeah. Chris Roberts, 63-3. Okay, Chris. All right, Chris. Yeah, a little delayed start. It's a little cooler than normal, but it is October, Chad.
Well, I'm glad you left the heater in from last year's playoffs. We don't need to kick it on just yet.
Well, come on, Chad.
And speaking of kickoff, Kyle Walmer
Senior Kyle Walmer.
takes the field, and Taylorville will take it for the kickoff return.
Well, looks like those numbers are going to be tough to read tonight for Taylorville, aren't they? No,
It is gonna
or
be
is it
tough.
just my eyesight?
No, it isn't, but we've got in the backfield, we've got Seth Hughes to receive, and I believe it's also Frank Kirkert, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll take your word for it.
And Dan, you can take this one.
You bet. Senior place kicker and our kicker, Kyle Walmer, set to kick. He will be playing in college. If you were listening earlier to the announcements from Max.
Where is he going to be playing?
Wisconsin, Platteville.
Oh,
Up there.
that's up there a little bit, isn't it?
It's up in the old the north area. By north, I mean I really don't know where Platteville is.
You think you'll
I
see the
should.
Northern Lights?
Certain days or nights. Yes, Chad. Great crowd tonight. Bundled up a little bit. Lots of extras tonight with senior night. We got parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles all coming. Here comes Walmer. He's set to kick. It's Friday night. We got Bulldog football. Senior night in Mahomet. It's a short kick. The up back takes it straight up the gut. He'll be brought down by a pack of Bulldogs led by Ethan Esker, number 44 for your Dogs.
Yeah, it's going to be Ian McGrath on who's the up back there on the kickoff return. Oh, Dan, I don't know if you noticed this. If you look on the far side, we've got some neon first down markers.
Okie dokie.
That makes it way easier
Wow. Our old eyes love those markers. We may not mess up on first downs.
to see. We probably will.
Well, we'll play in the chain game if it does happen. Well, here we go. Defense is set. We're set. It's Friday night in Mahomet, Chad. Here we go.
Taylorville takes a snap. He is pummeled 4 yards deep.
Guess
Doesn't
who?
even get a chance to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Guess who?
How many guesses?
You get one guess. He's an all-state linebacker. We're going to go with Nick Golden, senior. Nick Golden on the sack to start things off. 3-yard loss, 2nd and 13. Here comes your Bulldogs. Taylorville will come out. Bulldogs looking for a 3-and-out early. Set the tone for this game on senior night. Taylorville, the Tornadoes in that shotgun formation. Quarterback is the coach's kid. He takes the snap. He hands it off straight up the middle. Good yardage by the running back. And he's brought down by Irwin along with, it looks like, number 21. That's Hauser coming up, making the stop along with Javon. Yeah. That'll bring up 3rd and 7. Nice run play, though, gain of 6.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be, well, I was going to say I don't think they're going to be doing that early, but quarterback's going to be Baron Odom. He is the coach's son, as you rightly pointed out. We've got Seth Hughes, number 14, coming out in the twin set. A little confusing in the backfield. Looks like Mahomet's out in the zone, 4-2 zone. Odom drops back, heavy pressure, slam down at the 26-yard line.
Guess who?
Well, how many guesses?
You get only one guess.
I give up.
He's an all-state linebacker. Nick freaking Golden, number 33, with another sack.
Until this very moment, I had no idea that was his middle name.
Well, I talked to his parents, and I got that information. Big stop for Nicky G. 4th and 17, early here in the senior night. Good stop by the Bulldog defense.
Braden Pagel, Q Rogers set to receive this. Punt will take place from the 14-yard line. They won't make it there, and it'll
get away, boys.
End up just about the 46-yard line, where Mahomet will take over in Taylorville territory for the first time tonight.
Yes, sir. We'll start on our side of the field. That's always a good start for the Bulldogs. Chad, run through. Give me a little reminder. Quarterback for Taylorville. What number
is he? He's going to be 15, Baron Odom.
Yep, you said Baron.
I believe it's Baron Odom.
Yep, thank you, sir.
14, Seth Hughes. He plays wide receivers.
Yes, sir.
Plays the H-back sometimes. Bombs brings out a trip set. Carter Selk to our side. Actually, it's going to be a 5-receiver set. Empty backfield.
A lot of receivers out there for the Dogs.
You gotta think they're going for broke on this one.
Dyer in motion.
Dyer comes in motion. It's pitch to Dyer. Back to Bomb.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
And he sends it downfield wide open.
Yes!
Touchdown. Oh, he drops it at the 1.
Oh!
He drops it at the 1.
Oh! What a play call drawn up early. Intended for Kohler. Kohler had it all the way in, and he just went in and out. Ryan Kohler, great play call. Wide open. Ryan, what a great effort to make that catch. Just came up short.
Well, what you can see there is when they're playing man-to-man on our defensive backs, it's going to be a long night for them.
What a play call to start things off. Let's see if we can reset here. 2nd and 10, 9:31 left in the first.
Bomb takes a snap, drops back plenty of time, sends it across the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands of Adam Dyer. So 2 incompletions, neither one of those will go against Wyatt Baum. Had a little rough game last week. Defense stepped up and helped him out. 0 for 2 here on the first drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Well, look for Wyatt to have a bounce-back game this week. Champions don't have back-to-back bad games. I expect Wyatt to have a big game at quarterback.
Wyatt rolls out to his left.
He's got Peters.
He's got Peters, and it is complete for a first down to the 16.5-yard line where the Bulldogs will take over, 1st and 10.
Well, that Peters is a long target. He's long, he's lean, he's got big hands. Great catch from Peters from Wyatt.
6'5", 185.
Big first down.
And a sophomore, I might add.
And by the way, you can see that number 1 over there real clear.
Yeah, that's going to be a first down. Selk goes in motion, handoff to Luke Johnson. He's driving up to the 4 or 5-yard line. That'll be close to the first down. No marker just yet.
8:56 left to go in this first. Bulldogs driving.
Now check. That'll be to the 6-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 1 for the Bulldogs.
It's 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
Well, they do give him the first down.
And goal.
Fake to Johnson.
He's got Selke.
He's got Selk on the outside, and he's going to walk it right in with
yes,
some green
sir.
space. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
All right, senior Carter Selk with his first touchdown of the year. Carter with the TD. White with that slip screen, rolling right. Finds Selk over the right side, and he does the rest. Bulldog touchdown early, 6-0. Here comes Walmer for the point after. By the way, Walmer broke the record for point afters made last week. School record.
Let me guess. 137.
Yes. I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay.
But that one is a fake.
Oh, and he gets it! And a
it's
flag!
A touchdown to Selk.
There's a flag in the left corner of the end zone.
Off of Gage Decker, and it falls into Selk's hands. Let's see what the flag says, but that's a 2-point conversion if it stands. Jinx.
Oh, you're
Bad luck. Thank you, Swear. I think it's going to
It
stand.
is going to be a pass interference on Taylorville,
well,
and it'll stand.
okay, good fortunes for Muhammad, and Selk gets all 8 of the points.
Well, you don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
Not on one drive anyway.
Great design play by that special teams again. That unit special teams led by Coach Pogue. They do some great things all year.
Coach Pogue, give it to Coach Berner. He drew up some plays we've not seen all year.
That first one was spectacular.
Now the question is, do they pull those kind of plays out all night and run different options off of those same formations?
Well, expect to see. I mean, if you're a team that's supposed to win this game, which we are, expect the coaching staff to try a few different looks, offensively and defensively, because we're always trying to prepare for playoff. Chad, we're playoff eligible.
Yeah, as of last week.
As of last week. So now you're trying to prepare for the playoffs if you've got a mismatch. Today's a mismatch, no doubt about it. Try some different looks, try some different schemes, see what can work. Add some depth to your offense, some depth to your defense. It's a good game to do it. And Bulldog TV fans, do not tune out tonight, because there is going to be some fun stuff at the end of this game for senior night that we'd love for you to stay and watch. A special tradition moment for the Bulldog program, so don't go away. Stick with us all night. Even if we get up a few touchdowns, stick with us. Walmer's going to kick.
Oh, look at this.
He gets some.
No, actually, hold on a second. There must have been 2 penalties. He's kicking off from the 45.
Walmer might try to put this through their uprights.
I believe he's got the leg to do it.
Let's see if he can do it.
No, a little.
He slipped. He slipped. It is a squid kick. Kale's all over, along with Houchin, Eisenman, Javon. Basically, every Bulldog on the field got a touch there. Well, I think Walmer got a little excited there. Tried to kick that one through the uprights and just slipped on the kick, but nonetheless, good field position to start out for our defense. Orange on orange tonight, Chad. Looks really, really good.
Well, so Baron Odom, their second attempt of the night, will bring the Taylorville Tornadoes out. Twin set to the far side, single back, tied into our near side.
Odom, just a sophomore at quarterback.
And it is out to Seth Hughes, and may get back to the original line of scrimmage if he's lucky.
Yeah, good tackle, team tackle again. Kale coming up from the safety position, gets a tackle. Jake finishes things off, so nothing gained there. Maybe a loss of 1, actually, brings up 2nd and 11. Good defense by the Bulldogs, sniffing out that screen pass to Hughes on the right side.
Checked in for Taylorville, Jude Neben, number 8. Handoff does go to him and gets back close to the original line of scrimmage with 7:40 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Ryan Yancey right there in the middle, is plugging things up, makes a great play. How about that at the beginning of the senior night? Ryan Yancey with his brother Skyler coming out. How about that?
That was
That's pretty cool.
that was pretty daggone cool.
Special moment for the Yancey family.
They will not give him the spot. 3rd and 11 from their own 22.
Look for a pass here, Chad. They've got 3 wide on this near side. Single. Nobody on the left side, excuse me.
And Bulldogs stay out, now showing
Lots
blitz
of
on the
motion.
front box.
Lots of motion.
And there's a flag on the play.
Looked
And
like
it is going to be a false start. They'll walk off 5 for that, bring up 3rd and 16.
Yeah, it looked like Hughes started a little early there, the running back for the Tornadoes. You didn't get the memo, it was on 2. Brings up 3rd and long for the Tornadoes.
Mahomet does blitz, and they have the quarterback
Lots of
drop
pressure.
deep. Maybe a loss of 6 on the play to bring up 4th, and a very, very long play. And they not take a genius. They are going to punt this away, Dan.
Well, I think so. Nick Golden in there, of course, as always, living in the backfield tonight, along with senior Ethan Harrell gets in on that action.
Love to see Ethan. He's a member of the Run.
The Run, number 7, makes his impact early, and you know his father or his stepdad is sitting there in the end zone right now, watching this snap, and the snap is a high one, but he gets it off.
Nearly.
Pago looks to field. He's going to leave it alone. Everybody's going to get away from that. Houchin almost got in the way, but he's fine. Again, good field position to start this drive. Bulldogs take over around the 43-yard line. That's where they'll start with 6:11 left, up 8-0 on this senior night.
Well, Taylorville's going to have to take some strikes if they want to get out of their own half of the field and pin the Bulldogs back a little bit deeper. Second time tonight, as you rightly pointed out, from the 43 of Taylorville. Mahomet will start off. Kick out the Valiant Walsh, bubble screen
He's
on the
got
outside.
lots of room.
A lot of green space, and he's gone.
He gone.
He is gone.
There is a penalty, Chad. This one might come back.
Did not see. Oh, that's way over there on the inside block, maybe.
I think it might be a hold. They might have grabbed Q on a hold on that. Maybe Trey. I couldn't quite see it. If we've got a replay, Ryan,
Yeah.
let's run it back.
It is going to be a holding on the Bulldogs. Struggled a little bit this entire season with holding penalties, at least the last 3 games. Ryan, we're going to run that back.
Yeah, let's run it back, see what we can see here. Simple screen play to the right side. Looks like we just missed it. It's a hold on a receiver, I believe. So that'll bring up first down. We'll replay it.
Selk out, Pagel in.
First
Hugh
and-
Rogers
First and
on an island all his own.
They give him lots of space on this near side. Pitch pass, not a bad idea here. Quiet looking.
And he will tuck it and run and get the first down like a smart quarterback. Take it out of bounds. It'll bring up first down for the Bulldogs. I believe. No, they're not moving him just yet.
Yeah, Wyatt,
There we go.
Wyatt, that senior quarterback, knows the yard to gain. He knew he only needed two yards there. He found the first down, and we'll reset. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 32-yard line to start this one.
There's a snap. Fake handoff to Johnson. Baum looks through his progression. He's going to
Lots of
tuck it
time.
again and run.
Lots
No,
of
he
time.
will stay. Well, he'll pick up 2, 3, 4, 5 yards. The ball is
Looked
out
like
of his
he lost
hands,
it.
and it rolls out of bounds. Called that the Bulldog luck factor.
Well, give the offensive line credit. They gave Wyatt lots of time there. Just defensive backs for the Tornadoes did a good job of having coverage on all of our receivers. Wyatt had no choice but to tuck and run. Picks up some positive yards, though. 2nd and 7 on 3-yard gain from Baum.
Quentin Rogers out to our side alone, guarded by Baron Odom.
Boy, he's
also the
15
quarterback.
yards.
He's giving him 15 yards. Baum rolls out to our near side, and he's going to throw it at the feet of Carter Selk. Incomplete pass, smart move by Baum.
Yeah, nothing there. Again, they're giving Q tons of cushion. You might see Burner recognize that and throw a little screen or a hitch pass out to Q, let him make some plays one-on-one. Look for that here soon. I'm telling you, they're giving Q 12 yards.
3rd and 9 from the 29, 5:37 to go first quarter. There's a snap. Handoff goes to Johnson. He's across the 20-yard line down to the 18, 19-yard line. Good enough for a first down for the Bulldogs.
That O-line doing work. McCain Didier with a good block there. Along with Colton Metcalf-Poulos, who pancaked his man. Gives Luke Johnson a first down, and we reset it. Here we go, Bulldogs inside the red zone now.
Hand off to Johnson again. Picks up 4, still on his feet at the 15-yard line. Finally dropped back to the 16. See if they give him forward progress. It'll bring up 2nd down for the Bulldogs. And they will bring it back to him at about the 16-yard line.
Tall target Peters comes in on the substitution along with junior Braden Pagel in the slot.
Valiant Walsh comes in motion from the far side. It's a quick screen to Valiant Walsh. He's got room on the outside, cuts it back in, and is met very quickly by Jude Neiman, number 8 for Taylorville.
Neiman made a really good play there for the Tornadoes. He shed his block and made a nice play there to hold him to just a 5-yard gain. 4:31 left. Bulldogs 8-0.
Should be good enough for a first down, I believe, isn't it, Dan? No signal just yet.
Yeah, you're right. It is 1st and goal from the 9. Chad, you're on it.
I'm on it. That's what I'm paid to do, Dan.
Well, you're a senior too.
Yeah.
It's different.
Citizen. Valiant Walsh in motion again. It's a quick pitch to Valiant Walsh. Cuts it inside in the block. He's hit at the 5, and he'll get it down to maybe the 4.
Good hard run, good play design. Get Valiant in space, get him moving forward. Nice little touch shovel pass from Wyatt. Positive gain, at least 4 on that, maybe 5. Brings up 2nd goal from the 5.
Ray Long, number 81, checking in for the Bulldogs.
Ray, just a sophomore. He's a big target at that tight end position. Also a great blocker.
6'3", 210 to be precise. Walsh again in motion. It's a draw play to Luke Johnson for the touchdown.
Nothing but wide open spaces, and I'm not talking about the Dixie Chicks, Chad.
Oh, haven't heard that name for a while.
Nothing but wide open spaces for LJ for the 6-point touchdown. Bulldogs up big early, 14-0. After that 2-point conversion, Wyatt's going to try to make it 15-0. Wyatt. Walmer will try to make it.
Speaking of big.
Yes, sir.
Average weight for the offensive line for the Bulldogs?
Ooh, I'm going to say 248.
253.
Oh, not too far off. 253. That's big.
That gives a lot of options, both in pass protection and space for Luke Johnson, Valiant Walsh on those blocks.
Yep. Big front line for the Bulldogs doing it tonight. Bulldogs up 15-0, 3:31 left to go in this first quarter. Looking for a 7-0 start on the season. Next week, we go on the road again. We've been having some good home cooking. Now we got to go on the road next week. We'll head up to Mattoon for our final conference game already this year. We'll take on Mattoon next week. That's at Mattoon. The Green Wave down there in Mattoon, they call it. Walmer will set this thing off the kick. Taylorville slow to receive. They come out now, and they'll set things up for the return. Back deep for Taylorville. Seth Hughes will receive. He's on the far side, along with, it looks like, Frank Herker. Set to receive for the Tornadoes. Walmer set to kick for your Dogs. Orange on orange, looking sharp tonight. Walmer with a nice, deep, high kick. It'll be to Herbert. That's not Herbert, but we'll get to that. Good tackle by Esker on special teams. I didn't catch that number, Chad. I'm sorry to the Taylorville fans. Number 20, excuse me. That's Clark. Rahar. Apologize if we're butchering that for the Taylorville fans. We haven't talked about him yet tonight, but number 35, Finn Neiman, is the leading receiver for Taylorville. High snap. Good run by Taylorville. Yeah, they'll pick up 9 on that. That was Hughes on the running play for Tornadoes, and that's a big gainer out to just short of first down. That's a 9-yard gain. Houchin comes up, makes a play. Yeah, Seth Hughes, 5'7", 140. He's pretty low to the ground, but he's got a lot of speed on him. Followed his blocks perfectly on that one. He's a senior, Seth Hughes. He's seen some games. He's a gamer, a senior for the Tornadoes with a good start to this drive. Brings up 2nd and 1. Bulldog defense, see if they can buckle down here.
Number 2, Jake McConnell checks in
Good
for Taylorville, and quick push across, good enough for the first down for Taylorville Hill tonight, and it's going to be brought out to the 47-yard line, approaching midfield for the first time.
Really good push by the Tornadoes, led by Travis Burke, the O-lineman, 6'4", 190. He's just a sophomore, Chad. He led the train there, pushed across first down. That's the first down, as you said, for the Tornadoes. They're trying to get that ball flipped to the other side of the field. They're on the 46-yard line now, 1st and 10.
High snap. It's
That's
bounced
loose.
back to the
Here comes
30,
Nick.
25. And Bulldogs have
Scoop.
it. He's going to run it.
Scoop.
And it is a touchdown.
Score! Dottie. Big Dottie. Donovan Lewis on the scoop and score on the high snap. Big gain. Big touchdown. 21-0 on the high snap.
Boy, that was about 4 yards above Baron Odom's hands. There was just no chance they were going to recover that one. Bounce back about 15 yards. Lewis picks it up, runs it in, and just like that, a bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. Nick Golden tried to scoop and score.
Oh, there's the chair.
Here he comes.
The turnover chair's happening with a
comes.
tambourine in his lap.
Wait a minute. He's going to put the crown on.
Oh, it's a tambourine. It's a king's
It's
hat.
a king's crown for Louis.
Donovan Lewis.
King Louis.
5'10", 150 junior.
Oh, the kick is very low, and it's no good. It's going to be blocked.
But it won't
Walmer,
matter. 21-0.
21-0.
2:06 to go in the first quarter. It's going to be a long game for Taylorville.
Well, I think I'm going to start calling Donnie King Louis now.
Oh, I saw what you did there.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
He put the crown on. Now he's King
You
Louis.
think,
Donovan
a lot of
Lewis,
people caught that reference?
I got it. Probably just Taddy Mac. Maybe not. He's getting popcorn. 2:06 left. 21-0. Bulldogs. All Bulldogs all the time. Bulldogs looking for that 7-0 start. Having one heck of a year. It's been a fun ride so far. Lots of football left. If you can make it all the way, Chad, that's 14 games. So, in that sense, we're only halfway through if we can get all the way.
Oh, I saw it,
to
yeah.
Memorial Stadium. I mean, we're not looking ahead game by game, but we're 7 games in here after tonight. Walmer looking to correct his kicking technique a little bit. He's got some time. He'll kick off here. Same 2 receivers back for the Tornadoes. That's Clark Rahar along with Seth Hughes, number 14. Walmer kicks it. It's a good kick. It goes to Hughes. He'll receive it clean. Right up the middle. Good blocks. He's got some room.
Absolutely great return.
Really
by
good
Seth
return.
Hughes. Brings it out to the 37-yard line where they'll set up shop. So showing a little bit of light on special teams for Taylorville, Dan.
Yeah, before I get into that, Tyler Majors tripped him up there. Good play, special teams play to trip him up there after the big game. Not a bad return for Seth Hughes and a pretty good wedge to get him some space right up the middle on our special teams unit. Gets them in pretty good field position to start this drive. They'll start things off at 36, 1st and 10 for Taylorville.
Seth Hughes set up deep behind Odom.
Oh, lots of
Not
pressure.
sure what happened there.
I
The
think
ball
the
is
ball's
on down,
out.
and they're going to call it down. He was still standing when they whistled that, but maybe they saw the play was dead. And
Oh, goodness. There are all kinds of orange in on that immediately. Javon finds the ball, and I'm not sure he was down. They'll rule him down, and he'll come over to the turnover chair for his turn. Turnover. Pops it right out. Javon on the spot. He takes a seat in the old throne. They'll lift him high. They'll
but
put
it
the
should,
crown
yeah, it
on.
is. I was going to say it still should be Mahomet's ball, and it is.
It is. It's a turnover. Offense will set things up now on about the 40-yard line. Wyatt set in that shotgun. 5 receivers wide.
Bomb back, heavy pressure inside bubble screen. All kinds of blockers straight up the middle.
Go, Adam.
He's going to walk it in.
That boy, Adam!
Adam Dyer for the touchdown.
AD finds some space and does the rest. Wyatt Bob delivers on time on delivery. And old Adam Dyer, the senior, he gets on the board. 27-0 Bulldogs.
Well, what happened there is that front line just let everyone through, and it looked like it was a blitz. They set up shop 4 or 5 yards deep into the progression, set it up, walked right in for the touchdown.
Great blocking up front and downfield for the Bulldogs. Dyer does the rust. He'll hold now, too. He'll hold it for Walmer. For the point after. School leading Walmer, kicks it up. This time he's really good. Straight up, lots of air under that ball. 28-0, 1:44 left, first quarter. Bulldogs all day today on senior night.
We don't even have time to take a break. It's happening so quick.
No, we got some fast-paced scoring going on here. Great defense early by the Bulldogs, applying all that pressure. Forcing turnovers. A little chilly tonight, Chad, but
Not for me. I dressed appropriately for the occasion, Dan.
it's not bad here. Not a big breeze here in the booth.
So for the 4th time tonight, Taylorville will set to, I guess it would be the 5th time because they received it to start it.
Yeah, Clark, Rehar, and of course Seth Hughes deep for the Tornadoes. They're going to get a lot of action. Look for that wedge up the middle. They've had success there on our special teams. Let's see if we can shut that off. Javon in the middle along with Esker. Let's see if they can clog things up this time. Good kick from Walmer. Excuse me, Rehar fields it. He takes it to the right side this time.
Great speed.
Good tackle. Pagel contains it.
And there's a late hit. I thought it was going to. He slammed him down outside on the Taylorville side. That'll give him an extra 15 to start this.
Yeah, it looks like Talon Pollock for our special teams had him wrapped up, and he just played through the boundary, and he'll get 15, and we'll start somewhere around the 45-yard line for this drive for the Tornadoes after the personal foul, late hit out of bounds. Make it the 47-yard line. 15-yarder for the Bulldogs. Taylorville comes up to the line in a hurry this time. No receivers to the far side, just 2 on our near side. Wing back formation.
Odom drops back. Oh, he had him open. Braden Houchin, of course, right there to meet him.
Well,
would have been a painful reception had he caught it.
Would have been a painful reception. Seth Hughes getting a lot of work tonight. They target him again. He's the run game. He's the pass game. He's the returner. They obviously like Seth Hughes, and they try to get him the ball. Bulldogs keying in on him. Incomplete pass. Brings up 2nd and 10. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line of Taylorville, excuse me.
Clark, Rehar, Seth Hughes set up. And I can't even call. That hurt my face to see it happen.
Skylar Yancey, he comes across the line. Ryan Yancey comes across the line, virtually unblocked. Stuffs that thing up for a loss of 4, brings up 3rd and 14. Not a lot of offensive line happening on the Tornado side. Bulldog defense getting through there in a hurry. Flexing their muscle here. Let's see, there's going to be some pressure on this, you got to believe. Look for Nick Golden to apply a heap load of pressure.
Jake McConnell sets up to our side. Snap goes back. It's a screen on the outside. He's got a man across the 50, so for the first time tonight, Taylorville in Mahomet territory.
Yeah, good screenplay. They knew the pressure was coming. They drew up a screen to try to avert the pressure, and they had a good completion there, but that's still 4th down. They got a long way to go still, Chad. They've got at least 7-8 yards before a first down, and the clock's ticking. At the end of this first quarter, 20 seconds. Looks like they're going to let this one wind down. Reset for the second.
While they do, Ryan, let's pay some bills. We'll be right back after this sponsor break.
The Mahomet-Seymour High School Athletic Boosters are proud to continue their support of 20 sport programs that make up MSHS Bulldog Athletics. They thank you for your continued support, and go Bulldogs. Andrew White Dentistry is Mahomet's choice for quality dental treatment in a friendly environment. Dr. White is proud to serve his hometown of Mahomet from their new location at 1112 Broadmoor in Champaign. Call 217-359-5050 to set up an appointment today.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
Beginning of the second quarter, Taylorville at midfield.
Got to look for a pass here. No, I'm sorry. Seth Hughes is the running back.
Seth Hughes is the running back. Barron will call the shots.
Golden looking to blitz here.
He does. Deep into the backfield, pushes Hughes away, and Barron Odom will throw it out of bounds.
Whoa.
He just blitzed right through Seth Hughes.
Nick Golden just shedding people left and right and applying all sorts of pressure on the quarterback, Odom. Odom, nothing to do there but throw that ball away or he's sacked. And that's a big fourth down play for the Bulldogs. Turnover on downs. Here comes the offense right at that 50-yard line.
I suppose as one of the play-by-play announcers, I should have noticed that was for fourth down, and I didn't. So I appreciate you bringing that up. As Baum brings out his team.
I got your back.
Again, Q Rogers has about 12 yards of space. Fake handoff. Baum goes for Q Rogers. He is open. And there's a penalty right at the 5-yard line, pass interference. I can't quite see who that is. I want to say, is that Barron Odom, I think, back there?
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, number 15, Barron Odom on the pass interference.
Wyatt Baum saw the man-on-man coverage against his man Q, and he took a shot, and it was a beautiful throw. Give Q a chance to make that play. Q gets tangled up. They'll call the PI on Taylorville. It'll be a 15-yarder. We'll move the chains. 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Well, and it's a testament to Q Rogers' speed. He had 12 yards to make up to the defensive back and still beat him on coverage.
You're right. They're playing way off of Q, and he still makes it work. Tough assignment for the cornerback over there on the far side.
Handoff goes to Johnson off the right tackle, and he will pick up about 8 on that play, bring up 2nd and 2.
I don't know if you saw that, Chad, but the delayed handoff really opened up Trey Peters. There's nobody guarding him on that.
It almost looked like an RPO because the way Baum was holding the ball.
Yeah, I think you might see that come back as a setup for a pass play. We'll see.
And Q Rogers comes in motion, and that's going to be dead ball timeout. And Coach Atkins is not happy at something.
Yeah, he's not happy. He didn't like the way they were formed. The formation was. He saw something he didn't like. He called the timeout. He's getting it after him right now. He wants him sharp.
I wouldn't want to be in that huddle right now.
Nope. They're getting an earful. Got to stay sharp. Little Cotton Eye Joe going on down there.
And who doesn't like Cotton Eye Joe?
Well, where did you come from, Chad? Where did you go?
No, I came from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and ended up in Mahomet, Illinois.
Cotton Eye Joe.
So when we get back, Valiant Walsh and Trey Peters will be set up on and off the line respectively to the Bulldog side.
Well, you better believe they're going to line this up right after getting an earful from Coach. Second, third, 3, 11:15 left to go now. Bulldogs 28.
Q Rogers in motion. It's a fake,
Oh, he's got
and he
Peters.
lets it go.
He's
Got Q
everybody.
Rogers at the 5, out of bounds
Great
at the
catch.
3-yard line. First and goal, I should say, for the Bulldogs.
Wyatt did a nice job of hanging in there. He got hit after he released it. He had 2 options. He went to Q with a great sideline right on the boundary. He keeps his feet in. First and goal for the Bulldogs.
I tell you what we haven't seen tonight, which is surprising this deep, is the diesel package.
No diesel yet. They keep Wyatt in there at shotgun.
Valiant Walsh pitch. Goes on the outside. He's hit once, twice,
really
rolls
good
it in
cut.
for the touchdown.
Really good cut by Val. He had a little bit of pressure on the outside. He cut it inside. He found the goal line, and that's good for 6 points. Chad, we're up 34-0.
Well,
It's senior night.
I think you should give credit to Cotton Eye Joe on that one.
Well, every time Cotton Eye Joe happens, good things happen. And here comes Walmer for the point after. Dyer will hold it. The snap is up, it's good. The kick is up, and it's also good.
Oh, 2 goods in a row.
It's a lot of good, and with that, the cheerleaders will do what they do good, and that's push-ups after touchdowns.
Oh.
And you know what you watch with the cheerleaders, Chad, when they have 35 points, I think they do 35 push-ups. Chad, do you think you could do 35 push-ups?
I definitely could watch them do 35 push-ups.
Could you watch them do 35
Yeah,
push-ups?
100% I could watch them do that.
You think you could watch that?
No question. And I'd cheer them on.
I think you could watch more than that.
11:07 to go till halftime. All Bulldogs, 35-0. And you got to be thinking, at what point do you start to see second, third team come in just to save the seniors for the next couple of games, and of course playoffs, keep them healthy as well.
Yeah, and it's also a great chance to see what your depth looks like. See if those second units can get some varsity playing time under the lights. Get them some reps. You got to think that's coming quick. Maybe defense comes out one more time, maybe 2 more times. We'll see. 35-0, 11:07 left to go in the half. All Bulldogs in this Apollo Conference matchup against Taylorville on senior night in Mahomet. Beautiful football weather. Walmer comes out to kick it. He kicks it to the right side. It's a little shallow. The up back takes it. He's met by Tyler Majors and others. Tyler does a job, gets him down on the ground. Short kick results in a 1st and 10 for Taylorville from about their 37-yard line to start this drive.
So second or third time tonight, they're getting actually good field position. Just struggling a little bit to capitalize on that. Only one time tonight have they been across the 50-yard line to the 49, which in Dan Waldinger talk is the 51-yard line, of course.
It's still the 51. First unit still in for the Bulldogs on the defense.
And there's going to be a timeout called for Taylorville.
John, I think that's a good time to pay some bills. Let's take a quick break. RZ, we'll be right back here on Bulldog TV.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
The Mahomet-Seymour High School Athletic Boosters are proud to continue their support of 20 sport programs that make up MSHS Bulldog Athletics. They thank you for your continued support, and go Bulldogs!
Brand will take the snap. It'll be handoff to Seth Hughes.
Jack Gallier and Irwin all over it, getting in the backfield. Nick Golden applying pressure as well. Nick Golden, he might just set up a tent back there tonight.
Well, he's getting a lot of penetration as he shoots that kind of that guard tackle gap, and he's doing it a lot tonight.
Yeah, he's living back there. He might start paying rent.
I don't know if he will or not.
2nd and 12 for the Twisters. AKA Tornadoes, Chad.
Number 45, Grady Haynot, I apologize if I've messed that up, checks in as wide receiver. And it is intended for him. It's picked off by Jake Waldinger.
Out away, JD.
And he's going to sit in the turnover chair.
Come on over, 3.
He doesn't even want to high five. He says, put me in my rightful place.
Get me in my throne, boys. Let me get my, I can't get my helmet off. Hey, he needs a little team help. Oh, he's got it. Here he comes. Jake gets his turn with the ground. And he's out with an assist from the dads, Andy Ziegler and Q Rogers. That's not Q Rogers.
It's not Q Rogers.
Come on, that's Q's dad. Come on, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll get the dad's roster out for you. That's going to be Junior Rogers, I think, what you were going for.
Well, obviously. We're so used to saying Q. Junior Rogers, Derek Eisenman, and Andy Ziegler on the assist. Here comes Valiant. He's got room on the outside. There's a flag, though.
That's going to come back for a holding.
Again, give the defense credit, applying lots of pressure as I try to chew my pork chops on.
Yeah, I'm sure the guests appreciate that.
Jake with easy work there. The pass was intended for the receiver, but he threw it right at Jake. Jake did the rest.
Let's just take a moment. We're a little bit biased, but as a senior father, how good do you feel about that? We talked about it on the right end tonight. We smelled a pick for Waldinger, number 3, and he pulls it off.
As a senior dad, on behalf of all the senior dads, I can't imagine a better season. I can't imagine a better group of kids to be around, a better group of parents and coaches. Here comes Q, the senior. He's going to do some work here. He gets tackled by his jersey. But, Chad, what a special thing we got going on, and it is a special night in Mahomet, and it's emotional. It's emotional, so.
William Blue on that pull down by Q Rogers. If he doesn't pull that jersey, he's gone.
Yeah.
Twin sets, both sides. Luke Johnson in the back.
2nd and 20, Chad, after that penalty. So we got some yards to gain here.
And he's got someone wide open down the middle of the field. He doesn't see it. He's going to tuck it.
Pointing
Calls
out
for the block. He's across.
There goes the senior.
And he gets close to the first down marker. Let's see where they give him the spot. It's really close.
Wyatt with a great read. Understands he's got lots of room. Has lots of composure. He's pointing out blocks. Q gets a key block after Wyatt called for it.
It's got to be his longest run of the year.
That's a 20-yard gain. 1st and 10 for your Bulldogs. 9:20 left here in the second.
Trey Peters, Valiant Walsh. Luke Johnson goes in motion. Inside bubble screen to Q Rogers, but he cuts it to the outside. And he has
a hard run.
Well, let's see. That's going to be about a pick of about 9.
Yeah, just short of the first down. Q is a hard runner when he gets that ball in space. He found some room on the outside. Falls forward for just about a first down, but he's going to be short.
Well, it's great field vision because that bubble screen is designed to go on the inside off that right tackle as he pulls. Q Rogers sees an opening on the outside and makes a great play.
2nd and about 1.
Handoff goes to Johnson, cuts it to the outside,
Nice
cuts it back to the inside. First down for the Bulldogs.
Really
at
good.
About the 18-yard line.
Really good cutback by LJ. He, again, read the blocks. The outside wasn't there. He cuts it back towards the inside, gets another 3-4 yards. Good enough for a first down.
We call that the inside-outside.
Inside-outside. We're in there, and we are marching again, Chad, inside that red zone. Bulldogs stay with the shotgun formation. Wyatt beat Luke right beside him to his left. He checks. He takes a snap. He's going to roll left. He's looking for receivers. He's got a man. He sees Peters. Peters reaches, and he's going to be just short. Great pass, great catch. He's going to be out at the 1-yard line. Peters reach for the goal line, just comes up short.
Well, here's what I like about that play. Bombed threw that ball across body, rolling to his left, and threw it just on a string.
Yeah, that's a hard play for a right-handed quarterback, as you know. I know you didn't ever play quarterback, but you know.
but I know the game of football.
You know football. Hard play, senior quarterback, makes the play, gets it to Peters, 1st and goal, Bulldogs.
Valiant. It's a misdirection to Q Rogers. He's met in the backfield and slammed down at the 12-yard line. Good defensive play by Taylorville. It's going to be
Cash
Forker, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, really good play by Taylorville. They saw that one all the way. They were scouting that one.
Well, it's interesting. So they send Valiant Walsh 2 or 3 times in motion, and this time they pull Q Rogers off the opposite side.
Yeah, that was well scouted by the Taylorville coaching staff. They penetrated the gap. They found Q. They got him down. Lost it down. A loss of 4 on the play. 2nd and goal from the 6.
Valiant Walsh, Adam Dyer.
Got him.
Zips it right across the middle to Valiant Walsh.
Got him.
For a touchdown. Bulldogs, 7:21 to go. 41-0. I think it's a good time for me to revise the score.
You can't revise. There's no revisions. Wyatt drops back. Well-designed play. Valiant on that quick slant. Valiant had to reach back just a hair. Made a great play to make a catch. Bulldog touchdown, 41-0. 7:20 left to go in the half.
Well, if you're Walmer, you got to be feeling pretty good because you're putting the next record way out of reach for the guy who's got to follow him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a special season. It's been a couple special seasons. We're going to miss these seniors, no doubt about it. They've set the tone. It started last year. With last year's seniors, they started this new era, Chad.
Yeah.
Of winning culture. You know, give credit to Coach Atkins and his staff for, setting the tone. And I'll tell you, those seniors last year, we don't want to ever forget about them. They started this trend, and this group of seniors now is just continuing it, and they're taking it next level. They're going to be missed. All 24 of them play a part in this program.
Well, 25, including Cletus up here in the booth with us.
Well, I'll tell you, you know what? Cletus is going to be missed. There's no doubt about it. Cletus the glue up here.
He is. If he's gone, I'm gone, Dan. I'm just putting it out there.
Well, Cletus, where are you going to college? Have you decided yet, Cletus? Where are you going to school next year? Have you decided? Go ahead. Throw that on for a quick minute. We got time. Ryan Ziegler. He's the assistant production guy. Cletus, Ryan, have you decided about your future plans? Talk to Bulldog TV. Have you thought about it?
Most likely going to go to Parkland and media production.
Well, Parkland's just how many miles away?
It's just a short 6 miles away.
Yeah.
Dan.
Here's the kick, and it's fumbled. We'll get right back to you, RZ. And they'll take it up the middle. He's got some room, Chad. There's a flag on the play. Javon tackles him down along with Cale Schweihart. But there is a flag on the play. I'm not sure who that's on.
Well, I can tell you who it's going to be on because he did a little extracurricular. It's going to be against Cash Forker, I believe, number 57. He basically just laid down on the Bulldog after the play and didn't give him a chance to get up. So I'm surprised we didn't see a second flag.
Well, let's get back to RZ. So, RZ, you're going to Parkland. You're going to study media. Production, which is right up your alley. I'm going to go on record here and say that you ought to come back next year if Simon will let you and help us out.
I don't know.
You're going to be close.
Exactly. I'll most likely be back.
Friday nights are open.
Sure.
Parkland don't have classes on Friday nights in the media department. I already checked.
Wait a minute. You're going to most likely for sure be back?
Yeah.
I feel like that's
I'll
pretty
be
good
here, but I don't know exactly what I'll be doing in this booth. But
well, if you're not
I'll
back,
be around.
You'll be sorely missed as we come back to the field.
Ryan, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you for all that you do. Keep doing it. Go back to work now. Get back to work. Check the comments. We're going to play some games later. Get your mic off. Mute your mic. Good job, Ryan. Ryan does a great job for us here in Bulldog TV. Defense back out. 7-11, 1st and 10.
Handoff goes to number 14. It's going to be Seth Hughes. Got enough for the first down. I'll tell you, I'm really impressed by his speed. I mean, it's really hard for this big defense to see. He runs so close to the ground. By the time he breaks that first layer.
Yeah, Seth, he's only 5'7". He's only $140, Chad, but he is hard to spot if you're at that linebacker position. Before you know it, he's up on you, and he's got, like you said, he's got some wheels. That's a good gain for him to start this drive. And that's a first down. 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes here in this second half. 6:40 left to go. All Bulldogs, 42-0.
Jake McConnell on the far side. I formation for Taylorville. It'll go to the up back.
Good play there by Donnie.
And he won't get anything.
Donnie flying up, Javon clogging it up, Yancey clogging it up.
In fairness, he gets one or two. I misrepresented that.
Javon and Yancey just get through that line so easy and make a great play. And Donnie finishes it off for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 9 as we wind down the second half. 6:09 left. Bulldogs feeling pretty good about themselves, looking good in the orange on the orange. And Taylorville come line. They're a young team, Chad. That's why a lot of it has to do with experience at this level, this varsity level. A lot of sophomores for the Tornadoes.
Fake handoff.
Fly to it.
Odom is going to keep the ball, and he'll run out of bounds for a pickup of about, call it 4 on the play. It'll be across the 35 to about the 36, 37-yard line where they'll set up for 3rd down.
I don't know if that was a pass play, designed pass play, or a designed boot run for the quarterback. Either way, it's a positive game for the Tornadoes. They found a little something there on that bootleg. Pick up about 5, brings up 3rd and 5. Bulldog defense still out there, the #1 unit, trying to get a hold here before this half. You got to imagine this might be their last appearance on senior night. We'll see.
I would think until very late in the 4th quarter where they'll let them take the field. Quad receiver set, single back. Zips it. Oh, Waldinger falls, but if he doesn't fall, that is another pick for him. 4th and 5. He knows it. He wants it back.
Yeah,
in either case, it's incomplete.
He got excited. He wants that one back because he had a beeline on that ball. He lost his footing. Nonetheless, it's an incomplete. It's 4th down. We live to fight another day. Let's see if they punt here.
You got to believe they're going to go for it, Dan. I mean, I believe it.
5:37 left. Looks like they will call a timeout.
Take a timeout, and we will too. Send it to our sponsors. We'll be right back.
White Dentistry is Mahomet's choice for quality dental treatment in a friendly environment. Dr. White is proud to serve his hometown of Mahomet from their new location at 1112 Broadmoor in Champaign. Call 217-359-5050 to set up an appointment today.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions.
4th and 3. Waldinger, almost another pick at the 35-yard line. He's, of course, guarding number 20. That's going to be Clark. I'm struggling with this. Is it Rahar?
Rahar, I think, Chad, and they just went for the deep ball there. Jake, he couldn't get to that, but wisely, you don't want to catch that ball because it's 4th down. If he gets to it, he's probably going to knock it down anyway because we're better off just taking it over on downs here. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, 5:30 left. Wyatt comes out with that first unit. See if they can put a bow on this one.
It's a fake handoff to Johnson. He's going to go for broke again.
Wide.
All alone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Q Rogers. There wasn't anyone within 25 yards of him. Total blown play.
Away.
Bombs away.
Wyatt putting a bow on this one. He finds his man, Quentin Rogers, wide open. Quentin fields the punt. Pass for the touchdown. Bulldogs 48 on the board.
And with that, I have officially lost the guessing game.
Yeah,
it's only
out.
Ryan and Chris and Dan still in this one.
You're out, Chad. Sorry, bud.
I like to play conservative, Dan.
Well, here comes Walmer. He's going to try to put a point on the board. Make it 49-0. Snaps good. Holds good. Kicks up, kicks good. Walmer does his job. Bulldogs having a night. All the seniors making plays, all them key seniors. You've seen Wyatt with some great plays. You've seen Dyer with the touchdown. You've seen VW, the senior, with a touchdown. You've seen Selk with a touchdown, the senior. You've seen Jake get a pick. He's a senior. You've seen a lot of senior stuff. You love to see those key players get recognized tonight and do what they do on the football field. What a night. What a night.
Here's something that I've noticed here in the first half, obviously, that really impresses me.
Yep.
Wyatt Baum had a tough game last week with 4 picks in the first half. I think the first half. He has come back and totally reset this game.
You knew that was going to happen.
He's an absolute professional. Of course, generally speaking, doesn't play in the NFL just yet. But
well, he's going to play at the next level.
He's reset. He's hit all but 2 of his passes tonight, and those 2 were not his issue.
That's right. Wyatt's going to play at the next level. He's composed. He's ready. He's showing his arm strength. That last pass was a beautiful pass, wide open or not. He hit him in stride. He does what Wyatt does. Hugh does the rest. Here comes Walmer, the senior. He kicks it deep, and that's going to be Rahar. Rahar takes up the middle. He likes it up the middle, but he does bump it out left. Pagel reaches, misses. Eisenman misses. Dyer cleans it up along with Majors. Majors been good on that special teams tonight, making big plays, but if there's one downside so far, Taylorville's gashing us on the kick returns.
Yeah, they are. I'm sure they're going to tighten that up at halftime. I'm going to guess that Pogue will insist on that. That's just a wild guess.
Well, Pogue has had this special teams unit on point all season, so that'll give him something to work on in film room, give him something to strive for next week. Tighten it up, second half. Taylorville takes over, 5:15 left to go in the half.
Seth Hughes, Jude Neiman, handoff goes to Hughes, right up the middle, plenty of room, barrels over, pickup of 13.
Great run by Hughes. He's a hard-nosed runner, just a little guy, but boy does he run hard.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, if Gage Decker's not there, he's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Bulldogs with that second unit now, Chad. Some new faces out there. We'll call them out as we get them. Of course, Ethan Esker in at linebacker. I see Ethan Harrell on the DN on the far side. Bull Morgan in there as well.
I understand that's going to be a false start on Taylorville. That far wide receiver just fumbled the last second. That's going to be Jake McConnell. Just kind of lost his balance and fell over the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 1st and 15.
Channing Byers comes in. He's a sophomore. He's going to be playing on the DN on the near side for the Bulldogs. Lots of new faces. We'll get to each one of them as we progress through these series. Javon Irwin at nose, and he's ready to eat. 1st and 15 for Taylorville. 4:30 left to go now.
Handoff does go to Hughes, again off the left tackle. He'll pick up about 3 on that play, bring up 2nd and about 12.
Tyler,
it's really funny that it took me that long. We knew it was 1st and 15. He picked up 3. I struggled to figure out what was going to be 2nd and what.
2nd and 12, Chad, and Tyler Majors showed blitz there. Overran the play, but he backtracked, made the tackle nonetheless, along with Javon right there at the nose position. Brings up 2nd and 12, 3:57, clock's ticking. 2 timeouts for both teams. Blitz showing for the Bulldogs.
Handoff goes to Hughes again, cuts it back in, and he's having his way with this defense. That's going to be really close to another Taylorville first down, and they're going to give it to him.
A nice cutback by Hughes. That play was designed off tackle on the end, but he cut it back inside. He saw a lane, he took it, and that's good enough for a first down.
Best field position for Taylorville tonight at the Bulldogs' 33-yard line.
Bulldogs need a stand here. 3:24 left, up 49-0. Second unit again showing blitz. Taylorville under center. And there's going to be some movement. Something not right there. It'll be illegal motion, offside, something on the offense, and they'll drive them back. Bring up 1st and 15.
You know what I'm noticing? There's 3 or 4 players out there that aren't even on the Taylorville roster, at least the one we received. So Maybe they're bringing up some freshmen, give them some looks.
Sure. Well, they're a young team. A couple years from now, Taylorville's going to be very experienced, obviously. They got a lot of young talent out there.
Yeah, I'm sure we're going to hear about this Seth Hughes a lot more in years to come.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, handoff goes to him right up the middle again. And he's barreling across the 25-yard line. And they're going to give him forward progress there.
Again, Tyler Majors cleans things up, and not after a big gain by Hughes. Hughes, a senior. Chad, I hate to call you out, but we won't hear a lot from him after this year. He's a senior.
Is he a senior?
He's a senior, according to the program. Number 14, Seth Hughes, is a senior, thankfully, because he's a tough
right
runner.
there. It says it right in front of my face.
Yeah, number 12.
Yeah, that's senior.
That's 12th grade.
Yeah, he's actually number 14, but it's
It's 12th grade is the it's
I got
a senior. I can translate it. He rolls left, Odom. He finds his man, and he's got some room up the sideline. He's barreling down there, and he's close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped short at about the 5-yard line. Big play, big first down for the Tornadoes, and they're threatening to score.
Speaking of tornado, if it gets much hotter in this booth, I'm going to have to get out of here.
I'm actually
I feel like we're ice fishing right now.
I'm sort of agreeing now at this point. RZ, you need to control the temperature. First and goal for the Tornadoes. Odom hands it off to Hughes. Hughes, nothing there this time. Majors meets him and brings him to the ground. Good play by junior Tyler Majors. He's the future of that linebacking core and that defensive backfield for the Bulldogs. Tyler Majors with a big tackle there. Stops him short, brings up 2nd and 7. Like to see a big stand here by our second unit. Odom under center. It looks like he's going to draw us off sides.
And he knows it right away. Slapped his own helmet.
Yeah, but be half the distance. Chad brings up 2nd and just 3.5. Call it 4. 2nd and goal now for Taylorville.
Well, what I like about what Atkins and others are doing here is that they're just letting them play. They're not worried about the score. Let these guys get the experience. That's where you really learn on the football field.
Yeah, I'd love to see a stop here. Oh, somehow they get it to Hughes.
That was an amazing play by Odom.
And he's
he's falling, he hands the ball off to Hughes, falling backwards. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I thought for sure we stopped him short on the trip. He somehow gets to Hughes, and Hughes gets it in, punches it in for a touchdown. That's their first of the game. 49-6, 58 seconds left to go in the half. I don't know how he got the ball off. No idea. But he did, and it's a touchdown for the Tornadoes. Hughes punches it in, breaks the goose egg for Taylorville, gets them on the board, and they're going to go for 2. Look for Hughes here. Fumbled snap. It's on the ground. Nothing cooking. It'll be turnover. Nothing happening there on the 2-point conversion.
You know my second favorite part of the football game, Dan? Besides football?
Popcorn?
No.
Sessions?
Halftime band.
Halftime band.
And you know I love that drum.
And they've got some seniors.
And they're gonna get their due credit at halftime.
I love
so stay tuned for that.
Love it. Love to hear it. Is Chris Roberts gonna do his interview? He's ready. He's queued up. He's got the mic. He's ready to roll. Ryan's got him queued up as well. Chris getting the equipment sorted out. He's going to have a halftime interview with Coach Atkins. Chris Roberts does such a great job for Bulldog TV. We thank Chris for all that he does for Bulldog TV and for the community.
Chris from Mahomet.
Chris from Mahomet. He's a regular call-in.
He is. If you ever listen to, what is that?
Penny for Your Thoughts.
Yeah, it is.
That's one of the shows.
Which is now, I guess, Brian Barnhart, no longer. Why can't I think of his name right now?
Well, it's
not Norm Macdonald. That's a comedian.
No, it's Jane Turpin DeLuce's.
Jim Turpin.
Late father, Jim Turpin, a Champaign County great. Jane, his daughter, is head of Visit Champaign County.
Oh.
Also the wife of Joe DeLuce, Champaign Park District Director. A power couple over there in Champaign.
Oh, jeez, look out.
But, yeah, Jim Turpin, what a great voice for so many years.
You think they'll say that about us when we're gone?
Never.
Never.
No one's going to remember us, Chad.
Nope. I think they will.
No one will. Maybe Addie, our marketing manager. We have one of those. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Social media. Oh, it's an onside kick. Selk's got to cover it. He fumbles it. And it looks like we might have covered it, though. We'll see what the call is.
No, it is Taylorville's ball. A great special teams for Taylorville.
Really
good night. The kicker came up, rolled off of it, and it was a trick onside kick. And Atkins is in the ear of the referee.
Yeah, really good special teams night for Taylorville. They're winning the special teams battle tonight. Interesting play call to go for that onside, see if they can get something happen. They do.
55 seconds to go to do it.
They've got, Taylorville has 2 timeouts, Chad, so they have a couple in their pocket. Second unit out for the Bulldogs. Taylorville's going to try to close the gap a little bit here and mess with our predictions. Chris and I in the lead right now, buddy. Ryan, right there as well. Chad, sorry. Better luck next week.
Okay. It's another high snap. Odom drops back, he's going to send a wobble pass down.
Get it, Evan. Get it, Evan.
And Evan almost picks it off at the 15-yard line. Great defense for the Bulldogs.
Good defense by Evan Anderson. He's stride for stride on the receiver and just about picks it off, but he knocks it out on the home run pass. Anderson does his job, brings up second down. 48 seconds left. Clock will stop, but it looks like there's a timeout on the field, and with that, we're going to take a timeout here on Bulldog TV. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on Bulldog TV.
Ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363. Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central.
Screen pass, Chad, to Rahar. Donnie Lewis comes up, makes a play.
Yeah, they'll get out to the 40-yard line. 37 seconds, time's ticking. Taylorville's going to try to, I would guess, take a strike here.
Interesting move here by Coach Atkins. He doesn't want to see a score before half. He brings the first unit back after that timeout. Make sure nothing gets scored. 20 seconds and counting. Look for him to take a home run ball here again. 16 and counting, 15.
Golden showing blitz. Taylorville will line up in a four receiver set, I should say, and they do blitz. Odom box out. He's got a man all alone, and that would have been good for a first down and maybe another 10 or 15.
Yeah.
He bobbles it. That'll stop the clock with 3.7 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, he had his guy and made a good pass, and lots of green in front of him. He just dropped it. Bulldogs stay with their first unit here with 3.7 seconds left to go. This will be the last play of the half, and it might be the last play for this first unit on defense that we'll see tonight on senior night. Look for the DBs to play that prevent style. Look for Nick Golden to apply some pressure along with Hauser. See if we can't get in the backfield and apply pressure. Give those DBs a chance to eat. Speaking of eating, I think we got a food delivery. Last play of the half. Here we go. Lots of pressure. Here comes Golden.
And he just pummels Baron Odom to end the first half.
That'll do it.
49-6, Bulldogs on top. We'll be back with the halftime show, Chris Roberts' halftime show, and an interview with Coach Atkins after this.
Yes, sir.
For 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
The Mahomet-Seymour High School Athletic Boosters are proud to continue their support of 20 sport programs that make up MSHS Bulldog Athletics. They thank you for your continued support, and go Bulldogs!
Andrew White Dentistry is Mahomet's choice for quality dental treatment in a friendly environment. Dr. White is proud to serve his hometown of Mahomet from their new location at 1112 Broadmoor in Champaign. Call 217-359-5050 to set up an appointment today.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control.
Child of Jason and Bessa Bigwin. Mallory Brooke Bigler. Child of Gregory and Stephanie Brooke Bigler. Caleb Boykin. Caleb is a child of Bobby and Linda Boykin. Madison Bird. Madison's a child of Brandon and Melissa Bird. Missy Corey. Missy is a child of Stacy and Angela Corey. Rachel Corson. Rachel is a child of Rodney and Dee Corson. Catherine Gall. Catherine is a child of Steve Gall. Gabe DeFanis. Gabe's a child of Matt and Angel DeFanis. Roman D. Geromo. Austin Hart. Austin is a child of Nathan and Christy Hart. Ella Harriet. Ella is a child of Ben and Laura Harriet. Claudia Hesse. Claudia is a child of Matt and Brittany Hesse. Lauren Hobbs. Lauren is a child of Joe and Anna Hobbs. Samantha Johnson. Samantha is a child of Ryan and Cynthia Johnson. Emma Cassom. Emma's a child of Nazar and Jennifer Cassom. Jenna Gledden. Jenna is a child of Rob and Krista Gledden. Maya Lee. Maya is a child of Paul and Sandra Lee. Nora Lozar. Nora is a child of Troy and Amy Lozar. Laura McKnight. Laura is a child of Tim and Becky. I'm sorry, Laura McNaught. Child of Tim and Becky McNaught. Delaney Miller. Delaney is a child of Eugene and Bridget Miller. Lauren Nelson. Lauren is a child of Darren and Stephanie Nelson. Lauren Olson. Lauren is a child of Chad and Adrian Olson. Peyton Raquel. Peyton is the child of Lauren and Lisa Raquel. Andrew Robinson. Andrew is the child of Jeff and Johanna Robinson. Avery Rosa. Avery is the child of Jason Rosa and Chelsea York. Sabian Sam Simpson. Sabian is the child of Tobias and Candace Simpson. Ella Trevelyan. Ella is the child of Jennifer Trevelyan and Chris Barton. Owen Ebuler.
Ryan, I'm gonna need a battery because I got 3
Ryan
minutes
and
left.
Stacy Ebuler. Ethan Whitaker. Ethan's the child of Rob and Tracy Whitaker. And Gage Williams. Gage is the child of Marty and Rebecca Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your senior marching Bulldogs and their parents. Let's give them all a big round of applause. We appreciate your 4 years here at Mahomet-Seymour High School, and we wish you all the best as you graduate this spring and move forward with your life. Big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, your marching Bulldogs proudly present their competition field show. It's titled The Twilight Zone, includes music from composers Leonard Bernstein and Bernard. Drum majors, Tara Burton, Brooke Begwin, and Samantha Johnson. Is your man ready? Marching Bulldogs, the field is yours for performance.
Was all the time I needed. Not fair. Not fair.
but one that might be. This is not a move. It is simply an extension of what began in old. A case to be filed under the anthem in the Twilight Zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, last week the Marching Bulldogs won grand champion honors over a field of 18 bands at the Mahomet-Seymour Marching Music League. This week the band travels to Effingham for the Marching Hearts invitation. Wish them luck as they compete champion trophy. Let's have a great round of applause for your marching band and the seniors.
Impressive first half, Coach. Being senior night, can you talk a little about your senior group and what this night means to you?
Yeah, it was awesome. You know, offensively, we got all of our senior skill kids a touchdown there in the first half. So that was, anytime you can do that to kind of reward those kids is always nice. And then defensively, you know, Jake got the pick. You know, Nick got a couple sacks, tackles for loss. We're playing really well. Proud of the kids. Again, we did exactly what we wanted to do. We got in, we got the job done, and now we're going to get out and get some younger kids reps, which, again, they deserve it as well. So
thanks, Coach. Keep up the great job.
Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Absolutely.
All right, let's send it back up to the booth to Chad and Dan.
Actually, the magic of television here at Bulldog TV, we're not sending it back to Dan and Chad. We're sending it back to Dan and Chris. Chris just streaked from the sideline all the way up to booth. Chris Roberts, how are you?
I need to get some oxygen before I came out up here. But yeah,
that was fast.
That was, well, I need.
Some of these kids run a really fast 40 time.
I wish I could do that.
Oh, you just did.
Oh, well, I don't know
was
about
like
that.
Less than a second. You got
maybe I can eat a pork chop sandwich in that record of the time.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Chris Roberts, welcome to the booth. It's your halftime show.
Thank you.
Why don't you start us off? Run down a little bit of the stats, first half stats.
Okay, we'll do rushing yards for the Bulldogs, 9 for 68 for the Dogs, 26 yards for the Tornadoes, passing 187 yards for the Bulldogs, 30 yards for Taylorville, total yards 255 for the Bulldogs.
On a short field.
On a short field, exactly. That's a key there there, too. 56 for the Tornadoes. Now here's third down conversions, 2 of 2 for the Bulldogs, and 0 for 6 for the Tornadoes. Turnovers, 1 for the Dogs, which is good. We're turning that down a notch. And then
from last week, that's an improvement.
Yes, and 3 for the Tornadoes. Penalties, only 3 for 33 for the Dogs. Another key stat, which is we've been
working on that.
Yeah, so that's good news. And then 4 to 30 for the Tornadoes. Time of possession. Here's another interesting one with the Bulldogs up so big.
Sure.
9:38 for the Bulldogs and 14:22 for Taylorville.
Sure. We've been on the field very short on offensively because it doesn't take long to score for us tonight.
Yeah.
Chris.
And senior night.
Oh, wow. Isn't
Man,
it fun?
It is.
And it's fun to see the seniors perform like we know they can. Obviously, big plays all around by our seniors. Lots of senior touchdowns tonight, senior turnovers. Senior night, they should be leading it tonight, shouldn't
Exactly. Sure, yep. It's fun to watch. And what a great 4 years these seniors brought to the table, This is the last time they suit up on the field. But of course, we're playoff
hoping
game.
for some
We
playoffs.
should get a playoff game,
Yep.
at least one here, maybe two.
Yep.
But just being the Friday night lights, senior night just means
it's special.
Well, yeah, it really is.
It's special.
So, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we were talking about it senior night for Ryan Ziegler,
Yes,
of course,
yes,
up here in the
and-
booth,
yes.
too. And,
Amen. Yep.
he's working hard on the computers back here. And
Yes, he does.
speaking of computers, you have a joke for Bulldog.
Idea. What do you call a singing laptop?
A singing laptop?
Yes.
I don't know. What do you call it, Chris?
Adele.
Adele. Okay. Of course, it's Adele. I love you, Chris. That's good stuff.
This is a
Good
done
stuff.
deal, I think.
That's a great
today.
joke,
I
Chris.
think
Hey,
so.
thank you, Ryan.
Yeah,
Thank
very
you.
great.
Appreciate it.
Very well played.
Thank you. Well, it's been just a great night once again. Your son's a senior, and
Yes,
just
sir.
great to see you guys down there. Taking to this, special night too. And,
It is.
Ryan
It's
Ziegler up here in the booth, as you said, a great job he's done through his career for Bulldog TV.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah.
Chris.
You're welcome, man.
Ryan's a glue that holds this
Yes.
thing together,
And-
along with
and-
Simon.
and everybody else. You're right.
Yep, and the whole crew. It takes a
Chad,
whole
yeah.
total team effort.
Yeah,
We're not giving Chad any credit. We're not going to give Chad any credit.
It's been a fun ride, and it's not over yet.
Not
guys.
over
No,
yet.
it's not.
Nope.
Yeah.
We're just starting.
But it looks like we're about to go off to kickoff.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
sounds good.
Ryan,
Thanks,
get
guys.
back to work. Nope. Chris, you're going to stay with us for kickoff. Ryan, you got to go to work. Ryan, get off the mic. Do your job. Thank you, sir. Chris, stick with us.
Okay.
Chad, I think he's in the bathroom or he's working the crowd. I'm not sure, so I need a partner. You're my partner right now in this third quarter. So Taylorville will start things off, Chris. They'll kick off. We'll receive. Of course, Q is back deep for the Bulldogs, and the up back is Valiant, Walsh.
And, of course, the famous running clock. We've seen that a few
We
times,
like
haven't
the
we?
running
Yeah,
clock,
yes.
don't we? 49-6. All Bulldogs tonight, Chris.
Yep, they got it started early, and they're never going to look back in this one.
Nope, there's a short kick by the Tornadoes, and it looks like Houchin fields it, and he pushes it forward for 3, 4, maybe 5 yards. Actually, that was Brennan Hauser, number 21, another senior for the Bulldogs.
I like
He
those
does
orange,
his job.
orange unis. The
I
helmet
do
is really
too.
sharp.
Sharp, orange on orange with the orange helmets. Really good look.
Yes, yep,
Look good, feel good.
exactly.
Right?
Yep,
Right?
right on.
So it's nice night for football. A little chilly. We're not used
Yeah.
to this cold
Yeah.
temperatures.
No,
We've been pretty lucky.
Yeah, I'm in for a long fall and winter. I'm not,
Yes, sir.
this is football weather, but
It is. Speaking of football, we're back. Bulldogs take over. Their second unit will take the field, led by Luke Dyer at quarterback. He's just a sophomore, Chris. He's led that JV team all season long.
yes, he's
hasn't
done a great job along with the JV team and the freshmen upcoming. We're going to see more of these kids next year,
You bet. That snap is actually fumbled, but Bulldogs recover. Ryan Kohler jumps on that play, it looked like, for the Bulldogs. And Ryan, the senior, out there playing tailback position. Love to see that.
Yeah, great stuff.
See if we
Look,
can't
Ryan-
get him the ball. Chad's finally back. I guess he's done working the crowd.
Well, hey, when you sign an autograph, Dan, that was just for my wife.
I hope
She actually just wanted to sign a check.
Oh, I see. Mortgage due. Apparently rent's due for Chad. He had to go sign some bills, so he's back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Paycheck's coming in the mail for Bulldog TV. No, yep. Chris is going to stay with us until the next break.
Okay,
So,
well, sounds good.
Chad, we got some new faces, new unit.
Oh, a lot of 'em.
Ryan
Kohler,
Kohler's
isn't it?
playing running back. The senior, I love to see that. Yeah, now he'll go to receiver. He'll come split wide too on your side. Chad, I'm going to let you take over.
I don't think you should. I don't know any of these numbers, and I don't have it in front of me. Keep it, Dan.
Luke Dyer takes the snap. He's at shotgun. He'll look for Kohler. Nothing there. He'll roll right. He's got a man. It's caught.
Oh!
And he's smoked out of bounds, but he keeps the ball.
Wow. Best hit of the
Huge
night.
hit. I can't see that number. These orange jerseys are tough. 88. That's from the run, Chad. That's Harrell. I believe that's Cade Harrell. Cade Harrell gets a good catch and gets popped for his reward. But it's a first down for the Bulldogs.
Didn't look like much of a reward.
It's kind of a punishment. Luke Dyer sets his offense. He's a shotgun, just a sophomore, JV starter, backup quarterback for the Dogs. Luke takes a snap. He hands it off. Looks like it's going to be to Luke Kohler, the senior. He takes it over the left side. It's good for maybe one, maybe a loss of one. I can't quite tell.
Chris, I missed the halftime show. How many yards did Mahomet have in the first half?
255.
Yep.
For the
well, they were
total,
playing only on half of the field.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what
we
Dan
were
pointed. Yes.
Still pretty good numbers for playing half the field all half.
And only 56 for the Tornadoes.
Oh.
Luke Kohler, Ryan Kohler. Why did I say Luke? Luke's his brother. Ryan Kohler, the senior, is at tailback. Love to see that. And Ryan's to the left of Dyer. He gets the ball. Ryan looks for some room up the middle. He drives, pumping them legs. Taylorville defense there to stop him, though, and that's another short game. Maybe a loss of one again. That'll bring up third down and about 10, 11 yards. Chris, how was the interview with Coach Atkins?
He was really pleased with his seniors, and then they'll play the first half. So he was going to get in some younger players, in the second half to give the seniors the little rest going to the next game. And but he is very pleased all the way around it once again.
Well, good
deal.
On both sides of the ball.
Dyer to pass. He's got plenty of time. Nothing to his left side. He looks right. He's got a man.
Great
Another
pass.
catch.
Boy, he just threaded that needle, didn't he?
Yeah, really good find. Again, he finds Harrell over that right side. He had pressure to his left, rolled right, made something out of nothing, found Cade Harrell again for a big completion. That's first down.
And he said before, or the last game, cutting down the turnovers and the penalties that they're
shoring that up.
Yeah, tonight.
Shoring that up. Luke leads his offense back to the line. Dyer in the shotgun formation, Kohler behind him. Ryan, the senior, trying to get him some touches. Maybe his last Friday night. There's Kohler. He's got room. He finds a couple yards, but not before he's hit and brought down by Taylorville. Couldn't quite grab his number. Good play by the linebacker coming up. That's number 57.
Yeah, 57. It's going to be Cash Foraker.
Yeah, Cash did a nice job filling the gap from that linebacker spot. Met Kohler in the hole, brought him down. Second and 9 now. Call it second and 9. From the 15. Luke barking some signals to Kohler to his left. Takes a snap. Pitch to Kohler. Kohler to the left. He's got some room. He's looking for the end zone. He's close. He's just a yard shy. Boy, everybody wants Ryan to get that in. He came up just short. A yard short for Ryan. Look for Ryan to get one more here. That'll bring up first down and goal. It's going to be spotted right at the 3-yard line, it looks like, maybe 2. Scoreboard says 4, Chris. It's first and goal from, we're going to call it the 3.
Up the middle or sweep right?
I think you give it to Rhino right up the middle again. Number 18. Look for him to get the ball here. Senior Ryan Kohler. He deserves one here. Let's try to get him a touchdown. Another pitch to the left. He's got it. He's got it. He's in for the touchdown. Ryan Kohler. Big moment for him. Bulldog touchdown. The senior, the entire sideline loves Ryan Kohler. The entire crowd loves Ryan Kohler. Boy, does he deserve that, Chris.
Wow. That was awesome. Great kid, and it's great to see the enthusiasm on the sideline, his teammates.
Yeah, he gets a huge hug from Atkins. What a moment for Ryan to have that for the rest of his life. Every member of that Bulldog football team is congratulating Ryan.
Oh, and they're bringing him the crown.
I love this. I love this. Bulldog TV viewers, this is a special moment for Ryan. He gets the crown. Yep. Point average is good by Walmer, but this one's all about Ryan.
Yep.
Look at him.
That's great.
He's taking his moment. He's going to take a seat on the chair.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, can we get that, Ryan? Turnover chair for Ryan Kohler. What a moment for the senior. Love this. Now he's posing. I love it. all his senior teammates around him just love Ryan Kohler. What a great, great senior influence he's been. 4-year player, Blue Dot guy. Ryan Kohler's put his time in.
Yes, he has.
Great teammate, great kid, on and off the field. And he's got a stinger. He earned it. He's holding his arm, Chad. He earned that one.
Did they bring enough fireworks for tonight's game, I wonder?
Fireworks?
Well, that's a good question. Someone's mad right now that they spent so much over in Indiana for those.
Wait, they're not legal here?
Well, I guess you have to have a school license.
Oh.
I'm sure we do. We're legal and everything.
Well, yeah, we're on the ups and ups. Well, look like our prediction's looking better and better, Chris.
I'd like to revise mine if I
now
could
you
have.
Ryan, by the way, Ryan Ziegler said 56-7 for the record. It's 56-6. We've got a whole quarter and a half to play. And Walmer will kick things off. Walmer with the pooch kick, working on his pooch game, and it bounces. Good feet.
Oh!
Good catch by the Tornadoes. Let's take a quick break.
Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Chris Roberts, we love you. We'll see you next time.
Sounds good.
We're not done yet.
And as always, go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Tyler Majors with the tackle. Picked up good for another yard or so. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Okay, well, after a technical difficulty, we're back.
Yep, right back here. 3:03 left to go in the third, Chad. Fourth down already. Thanks to some technical difficulties.
Oh.
The snap goes to Taylor. It's deflected. And the ball's loose, but they're going to call it dead. Either way, it's a turnover on down, so it'll be Bulldog football. Good play by the second unit defense, Ethan Esker and others. Bulldogs will take over offensively. No, that's all Chatty Daddy from here on out. I think you got it from here, buddy. Oh, a little credit to the chain gang I hear over the PA. And Bulldogs will come out in that second unit offense led by Luke Dyer.
Is it whiteout night? Because all the students are dressed in, I guess it would be white.
Well, if it's not whiteout night, then something very...
I'm a week off. I wore my black sweatshirt.
There's something very coincidental happening with the unis. Dyer with the handoff to Ray Long, the big tight end. He takes it over the right side, and that's good for about 3 or 4. Sophomore to sophomore. A couple JV stars out there featured in this lineup. Kohler with that big touchdown last drive. He's out wide left now, number 18. Also out there at wide out, Gavin Hammerschmidt, number 80 on the near side. Luke Dyer will take the snap. Riken Kirby now out there at running back. And he gives it to the motion man. That's number 8, and that's Mason Orton. Mason gets tackled for a loss of 1. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage. 42 seconds left. And we're back again. 16 seconds left to go. Luke Dyer in the shotgun. He gets the ball. He gives it to the man in motion. He's over the right side. That's number 80.
Gavin Hammerschmidt, isn't it?
Hammerschmidt, you got it. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he gets 3 or 4 yards, and that'll do it for the quarter. Woo, let's take another break. Let's reset. We'll be back for the 4th quarter. Friday night, senior night.
To video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363. Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
Hey, we're back. 4th quarter action.
Live action.
Live and streaming here on Bulldog TV. Don't forget to like, follow, share. What else? Subscribe. I don't know what else you do.
Like it again if you want.
Love it. Just love it. Luke Dyer comes out. He's going to get back in that punt formation. Looks like he's looking to pooch punt it. And he will. Let's see if he can keep it in. Inside that 10. That's a great punt.
Mahomet bounce to the 5.
Gotta love that punt from Dyer.
Dan, you know I like trivia.
Here we go.
Name what county Taylorville is in. Taylorville. And what the biggest city of that county is.
Whew. Well, I gotta think this through. Shelby County? No. Well, Taylorville's the biggest city.
You are correct.
But the county is what?
I'm ashamed you don't know this. That's Christian County.
Christian County. Taylorville, the county seat, I believe, aren't they?
I don't know. I'm not from Christian.
Well, I think it's the courthouses in Taylorville, if I'm not mistaken.
I won't even ask how you know that.
Yeah, well.
What's the story between friends? Off air.
Well, it's a good thing there's no background checks, I guess. I should know Christian County, but I don't. What other trivia you got? Any good ones?
I got a lot.
Any good riddles? Any good jokes tonight?
We're gonna save that for another time.
Chris had a great joke at halftime.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that.
He said, "What do you call a singing computer?"
What's that?
Adele. Come on now. Bulldog defense in there, pinning these guys deep. Let's see if they can get a safety.
Barron will keep the ball, rolls out to his right, and he's caught at the 3-yard line.
Ball's loose,
Ball's
Chad.
loose. No signals just yet.
They're going to call it
They're
down.
going to call it down there at about the 3.5-yard line, which will bring up third.
Boy, I don't
11.
know. Was that Majors applying the pressure? I couldn't quite tell, but somebody was really applying that pressure on that left side. No gain for Taylorville. Brings up 3rd and 11. 9:43. Clock will tick unless there's an injury or a timeout. It's a running clock situation.
You know what would have helped tonight for me? Binoculars.
Oh, yes.
Those numbers are extremely hard to read.
They actually really are tonight. Normally I just make fun of your eyesight, but I'm with you
Welcome
tonight.
to old age, Dan.
Yeah, I'm officially there. Big play for the Bulldog defense. There's a flag in the backfield.
Yeah, it's going to be a delay game that deep.
Yep, you're right. Clock's at 0.
Well, yeah. The referee calls it that deep, it's going to be a timeout or a delay game.
Well, I feel like you know football now.
Well, what other call could he make on the defensive side?
Maybe a legal motion.
No. Nope, he wouldn't call that, Dan.
No. Well, he would call a delay game, and he did that. Half the distance isn't much.
3rd and 13. High snap to Odom. He sends it down.
He's got a man.
First down.
Great tackle.
Out across the 15 to the 16. 17, they'll give it forward motion there. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Really good tackle by number 34, Talon Pollock, but not after a big, big completion from Taylorville. That gets 14. They needed 13. 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes from Christian County.
Grady Haynut out in the slot. They'll go to him.
Good tackle.
Good first hit. He's still going. Yeah, it's going to be wrapped up by Evan Anderson.
Yeah, he's got a stinger. Either that or his shoulder's locked up a little bit. Evan comes right to the sideline, and here comes a sub. Good tackle, though. Ben Weddle comes in his spot. He's going to check out that shoulder. Great play by Anderson to make the stop. And Chris will take a look at him. Shout out to Chris, trainer for Mahomet. Here comes Taylorville with a 2nd and 8.
Brody Barker, Grady Haynut. Haynout? I've been butchering that one all night. It's got to be Haynout.
Let's go with Haynout.
Haynout, you're a rock star.
Get your game on. Go play. Haynout, you're a rock.
You know we're not even going to make it to playoffs. They're going to walk us right out of it.
Everybody's went home at this point.
Hey, I looked over at the monitor earlier.
We
had a record tonight.
What, 3?
11 people.
11. That's a lie. We're up to 11 viewers. Thank you, all 11 of you, for viewing. Hey, shout out to Eric Crowley sitting at home here at Mahomet. Couldn't make it out tonight. I'm shouting him out, though. He's at home watching here at Bulldog TV. He's one of the 11.
He's one of the 11. That's going to be a false start on Colton Kalka. I think he's the right tackle. I'll mark that off 5. Time's ticking, 6:38 to go. This will be over.
I got some trivia for you.
What is it?
Coach Atkins played at Charleston.
Is that trivia or a fact?
That's a fact. I'm setting it up.
Okay.
He was a quarterback. His first start was against what team? This is coming from Bulldog TV commentary, so I'm not sure if it's factual, but I'm going with it. I'm sure they know what they're talking about. Like, comment, and share on Bulldog TV.
I guess it would be too obvious to say Mahomet, wouldn't it?
It would be. What's even more obvious is if you would have said Taylorville, and you would have been correct, sir.
Hats
First
off
start
to that commentary.
versus Taylorville. Coach Atkins.
Speaking of Taylorville, Barron under center, 2 backs, 1 split to each side. Handoff right up the middle. Off the right tackle. Good enough for a gain of 1 on that play.
Bulldog defense doing a nice job in this second half, in this fourth quarter especially, making Tornadoes work for every yard. 5:30 left, 56-6. Need another score, Chad, to make my
Well,
prediction.
if it doesn't score, old Cletus in the booth is going to win.
Right on it.
And
Bulldogs can score. I'm in the hot seat.
Quad receiver set for Taylorville. Hughes in the backfield. Heavy pressure. He'll be sacked.
Okay.
He'll be sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, DeAndre Huey and one other Bulldog. I'm trying to spot that number. It's Ethan Esker with the tag team sack for the Bulldogs. Big, big play for those young dogs. We'll call them puppies. 4th and 19, 4:44
I'm sure
left.
they would appreciate that.
Well, they're just the young pups. They got a lot of football ahead of them.
Ian McGrath lines up to the Bulldog side. And they're going to drop back and punt. A well-advised kick.
And nobody's deep for the Bulldogs.
High snap over his head. It's in the end zone, bubbling. And that's going to be an automatic safety. He'll kick it out. That's actually a pretty good,
really smart
play, because if he bobbles that, that's 6 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, no, he's been well trained on that. Obviously, they've practiced that. It looks like a muff kick. Obviously, you turn around, kick it out of bounds, but that's the smartest.
That's a smart thing to do.
He could have made, because it's 2, like you said, instead of 6. And that brings the score a little bit closer to my prediction, 58-6 now, Bulldogs, and they'll receive now after the safety.
Well, this is Price is Right rules, so if you go over, old Cletus wins.
You always change the rules after the fact.
It's a well-known fact. Anytime you're talking about something numerically as a guess.
We never established any rules.
Yeah, that's like a, what do they call it? That's a...
now you're making stuff up again.
No, hold on. That's a...
Here we go. He's making stuff up as we go.
It's not an omen. What's an unwritten rule? It's a...
known fact. It's a...
No, 4-letter word. No, don't do that.
Fact.
No, Ryan, it's not a fact. An unwritten rule. Why can't I think of that?
That's another trivia question, apparently.
Moray.
A Moray. Ooh.
You're welcome.
Touche. Moray. 4:15 left. 58-6. Bulldogs will receive. Let's see if that second you can get a score. Get us up over that 60 mark.
That's a Moray.
When the moon hits the sky.
We're definitely getting kicked out of here.
Valiant Walsh. My goodness, we might get kicked out. Taylorville set to kick off. 4:15 left to go. The clock does stop on the change of possession and injuries and timeouts. And on this change of possession, we'll have a kick. Q is back deep. Valiant is the up back. It's just a short kick. Onside kick, if you want to call it that, or a squib. We cover it up. We'll take over. We're at the 36. Braden Houchin covers it up for our senior-led group.
There's something I've actually never thought about on a kickoff after safety. Can you have an onside? I don't know if you can.
Why couldn't you?
I don't know. I just feel like saying
kickoff.
No. I don't know. We'll be looking that up in the IHSA rules here.
It's right by Moray. Right next to Moray.
Christian County.
3:37.
3:37, clock's ticking. Mahomet will take the field. Adam Dyer at the helm.
Actually, it's Luke Dyer's brother.
Dadgummit, I do that all the time.
Adam is a senior that's sitting on the sideline now. But yeah, that's his brother Luke. He's a sophomore. He takes the snap, shotgun. He's got Riken Kirby right by him. Excuse me, that's not Riken. That's actually Nicholas.
No, that's going to be Nicholas Minich, isn't it?
It is, and Nicholas is a transfer student from Germany.
Oh,
so it's I love to call his name Nicholas.
Das ist gut.
Das ist gut. Nicholas came all the way from Germany to play some football for the Bulldogs.
Just tonight, that's amazing. He flew all the way in for that.
Yep. Nicholas is a great kid. I had an opportunity to meet him on the senior dad's trip to the Colts game, and he's a really, really nice kid. Really nice kid. And I'm pretty much German, so I'm partial to him.
Oh.
Just saying.
Waldinger. That doesn't sound German.
Well, it definitely is.
Dyer takes a snap. It's a messed up play. It was going to be an up back handoff. It was mixed. He'll keep it.
Yeah.
And he'll pick up 7 or 8 on that play, which will bring up pretty close to 2nd and 10, 11, depends on where they spot this.
Yeah, Luke made something out of nothing there. Like you said, broken play.
And I think, Luke, he's finally back up. He took a spill there on the Taylorville sideline.
He's a tough one. Those Dyer boys, they're tough.
Tough as nails.
Tough as nails, as they say. You wouldn't say tough as toothpicks, would you?
No, they're super brittle.
Pretty brittle. They're all together. You try to break a whole box of toothpicks.
58-6, $1:42 to go. Mahomet's just going to wind this one down, take the victory, heading to the locker room on senior night. I'm actually just waiting for a timeout to be called to get the seniors out there one more time. I would think they would do that, but I don't know. I'm not a coach.
You know, they might not, because they do have something planned for after the game that's going to highlight them, and we're going to stick to Bulldog TV. Make sure you hang on, because it's a pretty special moment.
And we know you guys love it, but there will not be a interview with Coach after the game tonight. He'll be celebrating the seniors at midfield.
That's right, Chad. Great night for Bulldog football. Great night to celebrate our seniors. In our last Friday night football game here at Frank Dutton Field, unless we get a playoff game here on a Friday night. This might be it for that senior crew.
Yeah, Mahomet will take a delay a game.
And that's just about going to do it, Chad. 44 seconds, clock's ticking. I'm going to let you take it from here. I'm going to head down there and enjoy the
Please
senior
do.
moments.
37 seconds and counting.
Always a pleasure, Chad. Take it from here.
And the Bulldogs will wind this one down. 28 seconds and counting. They will kneel it. They'll take it out to the sideline. 58-6 is going to be the final here at Frank Dutton Field. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Make sure you stick around for the senior appreciation at midfield.
Why'd they move?
All right, this time, senior parents, please make your way to the field. Senior parents, please make your way to the field.
Hey, do you know which boxes are?
You didn't close everybody.
I honestly don't know. I'll call it. You go now.
Follow the seniors and turn your microphone down.
I feel that chill, smell that fresh cut grass. Back in my helmet, cleats and shoulder pads. Standing in the hut, listening to the call. Fans going crazy for the boys that fall. They didn't let just anybody in that club. Took every ounce of heart and sweat and blood to get the wear those game day jerseys down the hall. Kings of the school, man, where the boys are fall. Well, it's turn and face the stars and stripes. It's about to make them butterflies. It's calling in the air all around. Yes, sir, we want the ball. And it's knocking heads and talking trash. It's slinging mud and dirt and grass. It's I got your number, I got your back. When your back's against the wall, you mess with one man, you got a song. The boys are full. In little towns like mine, that's all they got. Newspaper clippings fill the coffee shops. The old men will always think they know it all. Young girls will dream about the boys that fall. Well, it's turn and face the stars and stripes. It's about to make them butterflies. It's calling in the air all around. Yes, sir, we want the ball. And it's knocking heads and talking trash. It's slinging mud and dirt and grass. It's I got your number, I got your back. When your back's against the wall,
run.
Bomb a lot of time.
Protection, yep, exactly.
Number 11, Green Pitch. Number 12, White Ball. Number 13, Green Pitch.
It's Friday night. Wow, check it, go.
pummeled. Odom drops back. Heavy pressure. Slam down at the 26-yard. Back to Bob.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
And he sends it downfield wide open.
Yes!
Touchdown. Oh, he dropped it. Pulls out to his left. He's got Peters. And he's going to walk it right into the green space. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
All right, senior Carter Self with his first touchdown. But that one is a fake.
Oh, and he gets it. Green space, and he's gone. He gone. He tucks it again and run. He will stay. Pick up 5 yards. Oh, he's out of his hands. Comes inside the pocket. R5. And he'll get it down to maybe. Michigan in motion. It's a draw play to Luke Johnson for the touchdown.
Good tackle by Escar on special teams.
25, and Bulldogs have it. He's going to run it. Scoop, and it is a touchdown.
Right up the middle. Good blocks. He's got some room.
Absolutely. Lots of pressure. What happened there? Ball is on down, and they're going to call it down. He was still bringing all kinds of blockers straight up the middle. He's going to walk it in. Adam Dyer for the touchdown.
He takes the right side.
I can't even hit the screen on the outside. He's got a man across the 50, so for the first time tonight, Taylorville. Bob goes for Q Rogers. He is open. And there's a penalty right at the right tackle. Pick up. It's a fake. And he lets it go. We got Q Rogers at the 5. Out of bounds. Rolls it in for the touch.
A little shallow. The up back takes it. He's met by Tyler Majors and others. Tyler does a job, gets
set up, checks in as wide receiver. And it is intended for him. It's picked off by Jake. Bomb a lot of time.
Protection, yep, exactly.
He's it's a fake, and he lets it go. We got Q Rogers at the 5, out of bounds. Valiant Walsh pitch goes on the outside. He's hit once, twice, rolls it in for the touch.
Shallow. The up back takes it. He's met by Tyler Majors and others. Tyler does a job.
Checks in as wide receiver, and it is intended for him. It's picked off by Jake.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Here he comes. Jake gets his turn with the ground. And he's out with an assist. Derek Eisen and Andy Ziegler on the assist. Here comes Dyer. He's got one on the outside. There's a flag.
That's going to come back for the hole. He doesn't see it. He's going to tuck it. Calls for the block. He's across.
There goes the senior.
And he gets close to the first. Handoff goes to Johnson. Cuts it to the outside. Cuts it back to the inside. Zips it right across the middle.